What's going on, everyone? We are live. Week 17 of the OFL is here. This is it. For regular season, at least. Today's also the trade deadline, by the way. The last day until the new league year, which will be starting roughly in about 2 weeks once the playoff ends in real time. Just got to get some stuff set up. Now we're good to go. Got to set the stream up in the Discord. Also got to get some party chat going because I will be in a chat with a few of the OFL coaches. So if you are a coach, feel free to join. Because now we got Walty in here. Oh heck yeah. Alright, looks like we already got 5 people in the chat. I'll check the messages shortly.
I found it, I think.
Walty has found it.
I think I found it. To heck yeah.
Oh, heck.
Oh god, I did.
Yeah. So I've been a lazy boy, as you can tell. Some of the coaches are not accurate, like Bopeth and Kaz and Falcon, so I'm going to have to fix that before we start. Oh no, Kaz is here. Oh yeah, I made Kaz because we watched the Titans game, but I have not made Bopeth.
As you pass
start,
them.
I've never seen that before. That's new.
See, you're in P. Here's the thing. I am a boomer, but I'm one of the good boomers, so shut your face.
Wait, what?
You called me a boomer.
Boomer.
Haha, see, Colin gets it. Hey ladies, I have a bed bag. I need a game. Yeah, see, here's the thing though, RP. Colin's funnier than you, so it's acceptable.
I guess while we're here, we can look at all our team ratings. I guess that's interesting.
That is indeed a thing. Let me see what the Bears
obviously, Walty's team is the worst. A generous 71. I found that quite generous.
Okay, hold on. The fact that I'm the worst.
I mean, it's not really a surprise. You have like 7 picks.
I know.
And I kind of want to.
But see, the Skins record and the Browns record combined don't match up to the amount of wins that I have.
Yeah, you've done a bad job of tanking. I'll give you that. But you have all
yeah,
those
see, but
picks.
Why would I have to tank when the Browns are tanking for me?
All right, let's make big old Bopeth. I like doing the Coach XP because trading package is kind of useless.
Where'd I go?
All right, let's check the chat now. We've probably had like a billion. We've had 24 messages and 10 people show up, and I haven't greeted anybody except for Walty.
That's crazy. Oh yeah, because I'm the best. All
right. We got RSV, Roberto, Colin, RMP, Nick, Perry. What's going on, boys? Husker.
Husker be here? Oh,
Husker be
here. My guy.
Oh, hey.
But...
We'll go with this lovely face for Big Bopeth.
I'm gonna be.
Yeah, we'll give him a real guy face.
My franchise.
Let's see here. I want that on auto. I want that on auto. And I want that on auto. I'm gonna start. I have not touched the draft class yet. I have to do that soon. And I can't really do that if we sim into the playoffs, so I might have to open up another save. Off, on, off. Alright. How much is Nebraska up by, Husker? How much are they going to have to blow?
You
need a few miracles to make the playoffs? You do.
I need the Redskins to win and the Browns to lose.
Well, the Redskins haven't won since week 3, so I wouldn't bet on it.
I understand this, but I need them to win tonight.
I mean, if they can get a win tomorrow, that'd be kind of nice.
Who they be playing?
Us. I'm on the tank train.
Oh, see, here's the thing. Y'all already have how many wins? 3, 4?
We are 3, 6, and 1.
3, 6, and 1. Okay, I mean
44 to nothing. Gee whiz. Here's a look at the standings, by the way, everyone. Patriots are the current 1 seed. Ravens 2. Broncos 3. Titans 4. Chiefs 5. Chargers and Bengals tied for 6. Everybody else is eliminated. Chargers have the tiebreaker.
I mean, I could say y'all. I mean, I could say Yin's.
I forgot to do pick 'em this week.
I could say Yin's.
I'll get to that. Everyone who's here,
I'm
just
upset.
put it in. How are you?
I'm very upset. Zach, so Jack. I forgot to get a new kicker. I'm upset.
Saints 1, Lions 2, Eagles 3, Niners 4, Cowboys 5, and a massive tie for 6 between the Packers, Bucks, Seahawks, Giants, and Cardinals. Falcons are now out of a race pretty much. Alright, so we have to
Yeah, Falcons suck.
I forgot. We also got to do standings. I wanted to do that yesterday. Alright. I'll put this in the Discord now.
I don't remember his name.
I'm going to do standings probably sometime early tomorrow. Silly me. Silly me.
Go ahead and trade for this. I think we should watch. Oh, they're running against the Cowboys. That's not gonna happen. They're not gonna win.
Who, Washington? Yeah, they're not gonna win. Alright, I wouldn't bet on it.
What position was this man? That's right, he was the kicker. This is the man that I wanted.
Alrighty, Pick'em is good. Finally. I don't think your roster-wise is that far off. I agree, Husker. I want to see your team real quick.
Let's wait till after the draft to talk about my roster.
Yeah, that's when I got to focus on you guys. But yeah, this is a relatively good team. A lot of young pieces. Okay, maybe this team isn't good per se, but there are some young fun players: N'Keal Harry, Jerome Baker, Chris Godwin, Harold Landry, and obviously these two at the top. Holmes and McCaffrey. What am I doing for records? I'm gonna be doing that tomorrow morning.
He says this with full confidence.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Let's look at the award favorites. Jared Goff, #1 for MVP. Coach of the Year is Mr. Apple, and we will have an actual Coach of the Year vote in the Discord. It's not with Madden, because Madden awarded it to Mr. Cody Goforth last year, who did nothing. Why am I not in here? I'm not in the top 10? That's
because you suck.
That's just, we're supposed to make the playoffs. Golfer AFC Offensive Player of the
Okay,
Year.
that doesn't mean anything though.
Defensive Player of the Year, Rashawn Evans. That's a weird one. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Dwayne Haskins. Darren Sproles in 4th. Nice. Traquan Smith is in there. What?
Traquan Smith a go.
Why are you 10? I don't know. I mean, you drafted Wes Lund, so you should kind of be higher. Josh Allen for Defensive Rookie of the Year. Kevin Minter is in there, of course. Jared Goff, best quarterback, so he should walk away with a lot of hardware. Todd Gurley, best running back. They got my man Royce in there. Tyler Lockett as well. Best receiver, Michael Thomas. Madden's favorite player, Cole Beasley. Number 2, Seth Roberts in 6th. Madden loves him too. This offensive lineman, Rodney Hudson. You got 5 Patriots in the top 6. You gotta love it. Can I send you an invite? I got you, my guy. Just after we check these awards.
Can I? I don't know.
I don't know. Can you? Why isn't Wes up there? I really don't know. That's a good question. Best defensive lineman, Jerry Hughes. Best linebacker, Rashawn Evans. Best defensive back, Stephon Gilmore. That's probably the only realistic one here. That one and Michael Thomas.
Like how people are questioning why certain people aren't up there, and it's like, it's Madden. Madden doesn't care about your feelings.
Exactly.
It's gonna tell you that you suck.
Greg Valake for kicker, and then on to the better conference, the ONFC. Mitchell Trubisky, number 1 for offensive player of the year.
The fact that he is up there is insane.
The fact that he's number 1. Was he even in the MVP race? I don't even think so.
Any Bears in there, though? That's the true question.
Okay. That's really
no
a
Bears,
question.
that's expected.
Got Lamar there at 5th. Trace McSorley is in there. Best defensive player of the year, Khalil Mack. I don't feel like he's that deserving of it. He's been a little bit underwhelming, I'd say. He did have that one really good game. But I guess I'll take it. Kuechly, Jabril Peppers is in there.
Didn't expect no Bears.
Offensive Rookie of the Year, Trace McSorley. Kyler in 2nd. Hollywood and Irv Smith in there. I've not seen any Bears yet. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Devin White. Nasir Adderley in 3rd. There's Ed Oliver in 7th.
Hey.
Best quarterback is Mitchell Trubisky. You gotta love it. Best running back is Zeke. Best receiver is Anthony Miller. That's Madden for you. Best offensive lineman, Travis Frederick. Why is Kyler up there? Kyler's been... He's thrown like 3 picks. He's been really efficient. It's just that he hasn't thrown for a ton of yards. Let's talk about how you're always 2nd. I mean, you've been 1st for most of the year. Khalil Mack, best defensive lineman, got Ziggy Ansah too. That's my boy.
Maybe if you were better than 2nd, you wouldn't be 2nd all the time.
That's true. Von Miller, best linebacker, if that makes sense. Kuechly in 7th.
Does it? But
best defensive back, Nikel Roby-Coleman. And then best kicker, Graham Gano. So the Cardinals have a few people up here.
Gano.
And the Bears have like 1 in total. So, yeah, rough year for Chicago. How's Mixon the best running back, top 10? Mixon is dookie, my dude. Alright, now I think it's time to get the show on the road. Have we gotten anyone to put their pick 'em in yet? Does not appear so. Nope. Oh, no, we do. If you did not put your pick 'em in but plan to, you can just pick the Chiefs and Chargers game now, because that's one we're doing first. Because it got less votes. So, we have to decide who is the user. Usually the user team wins. I've been trying to change the sliders. Last week, the CPU team actually won, which was the Saints. I usered the Titans because I do like a random spin. This time I'll use Siri because I feel like it. You say 49ers and Chiefs win. I'm fine with that. That means I get we win the division. I don't really see us competing for an OFL bowl. I think we could win a playoff game or 2, but I feel like our run game just without Kareem Hunt is not good enough. Alright, so the Chargers are 1 since they're on the road, I believe. And then the Chiefs are 2. No, it is in Casey. Okay. So 1 is the Chargers, 2 is the Chiefs. Siri, pick a number between 1 and 2.
Yeah, it's a youngin.
The answer is 2. We're going to be using KC, which, if I were to guess...
Lying, the answer was 4.
The answer is definitely 4. You're 2nd because you traded Luke Kuechly for a bag of chips. I mean, Kevin King's good. Kevin King's good.
See,
I didn't want to trade Kevin King.
see, Nick, here's the thing. I also... How did it go? Somehow I got a number Kenny for more than I gave.
Let's get the show on the road. Chiefs Chargers. What's everyone's score prediction? I'm gonna say 24-10. KC wins. I assume I picked KC and pick them. I barely remember. Probably short-term memory loss. Bunch of X factors on this team. For KC, you got Todd Gurley, J.J. Watt, Fletcher Cox, Wes Lunt, and then on the Chargers offense alone, you got Odell Beckham, Tom Brady, and Zach Ertz.
Chiefs.
And then superstars, you got Snacks, T.Y. and Kerrigan for the Chiefs, and then Landon Collins for the Chargers.
Let's go 22 for the Chiefs. Chargers 22.
I got 21-14 Chiefs.
You know, I could really see
this man thinks no field goals are going to be scored. I just think some crazy stuff's going to happen.
21-14 is still sort of high scoring because of 8-minute quarters. Like, if we did 15, Nick's score prediction of 37-21 would make sense. But I don't think it's really going to happen because of the 8-minute quarters.
We can make a prediction with not a lot of crazy stuff.
We can always make projections if we want, I guess.
Let's go.
You're the higher overall team. You're going to lose. Don't
winning.
think you got any X factors. I don't think you do.
I think they're going to get 3 touchdowns, but they're going to get 2 field goals. So that's what?
27.
No, because they're going to miss an extra one and we block.
So
26 Chiefs.
I mean, we do have a block punt pretty much every week in this league.
No, 18 Chargers.
Colin thinks it'll be a defensive battle. That would be interesting. I'd be a little bit surprised by that, but it could happen. I mean, there's some talent on these defenses. Snacks Harrison, Landon Collins, Kerrigan. Chiefs had a couple X factors. Fletcher Cox was one of them, and I think the only one. You're so nervous. I think we're all nervous, Nick. At least all of us who have importance this week. It's week 17, set to kick off at Arrowhead Stadium. The 9-6 Chargers taking on the 9-5 Kansas City Chiefs.
I need the Eagles to lose and for me to win.
Yeah, if that happens, then the Lions would get the 1 seed. You see the
GOAT. Hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah, RMP, you are right. The GOAT is playing in this game at quarterback, and the other quarterback is Tom Brady. You gotta love it. Winner of this game guarantees a playoff spot.
I think that's how any of it works.
Even if the Chiefs lose, they should. Actually, no. If the Chiefs lose and the Bengals win, then that means the Chiefs don't make it. So the winner guarantees a playoff spot and could help themselves win the division.
Wait, you mean if the Bengals win? Impossible.
Okay, so here's a look at the playoff picture. 3 teams have clinched the playoffs. All of them have clinched their division. So if the Chiefs lose and the Bengals win, that means the Chiefs don't make it. If the Chiefs win and the Broncos lose, they win the division. So a lot is up for stake here for Kansas City. They could win the division. They could miss the playoffs. Chargers just want to make sure they make it, and with Bengals loss, they'll still make it anyway.
What other game?
Saints and Seahawks. Or not Saints and Seahawks, Niners and Seahawks. I'm still used to being the Saints. KC starts with the ball, knee in the end zone. Bills are still in the playoff run at 6-9.
This is the first time that 7 and 9 can make the playoffs. The Seahawks did that in what, 2005, 8, something like that?
2011. That was the Marshawn Lynch year.
Was it 11?
It was 2010 or 11, yeah. The year after the Saints won the Super Bowl. Saints won.
Oh yeah, that's way back. No.
So was that 2010?
The Saints did win in 2000. That's crazy. That was crazy.
10 years ago. That was my first Super Bowl. Super Bowl 44.
That's insane.
Todd Gurley, first touch of the game. He gains about 5. Stop interrupting Octi Walty. Dang, Kaz is out for your throat.
Okay, Kaz, I got you.
It was 2010.
Kaz, I hope, and I'm not going to say the rest on the stream.
Yeah,
because I'm trying to get Octi in trouble.
Will be in 20.
But you know what I want to say.
He knows what he wants to say.
Oh,
waiting for the inevitable Wes Lunt pick. Wes Lunt ain't throwing a pick.
Yes, he is.
Genuine competence.
No, he's not.
Look here, listen, Walty. Kaz spitting facts.
You know what? I'm looking here and I'm listening. But have you tried appearing offline?
Well, too about to mess around and get the stream demonetized. Ouch.
Nah,
Gurley
see,
actually
Ted,
sucks. I
I'm
mean,
not gonna
Gurley's
say the
first in the
full thing.
best running back
I'm
race.
not gonna say the full
So he's not
thing.
that bad. 3rd and 3, West throws it away, and that'll be a Kansas City punt.
Wow, Wes.
I don't know if it was
why
a
you
bad
doing
pass
that?
from him being a 51 or him throwing it away. RMP is Mike Pouncey at center. I mean, Mike Pouncey's not the one who went after your players, Nick. That's Marquise Pouncey.
Oh, I'm not Kaz. I'm smarter than that, I think. I hope.
Coach Lunt unhappy with Wes Lunt's throw. That's weird. What's the dealio with Jordy Jordan's Titans? You guys have clinched the division. Assuming everything holds up, you will likely get the 4 seed and either play the Broncos, which is very unlikely. You could play the Chiefs, you could play the Chargers, or you could play the Bengals. If everything were to hold up, that would be Kansas City. So if Kansas City were to win, if the Bengals were to lose, and the Broncos were to win, that's actually kind of a weird scenario. So who knows who you guys are playing? Shout out to Pure Garbo, I mean Pure User. Shots fired.
I gotta
You
think.
hear Madden music? That's not good. Okay. Have I streamed an actual game on... Oh yeah, preseason games for Lions, but I've obviously not streamed OFL yet this year. But Ducko Royce gains 11. You'd love to see it.
Yes, yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed. Brady hands it off to the white running back. I don't know who that is, and it's kind of rare. The only white running back I can think of in the Chargers is Danny Woodhead, but obviously this is not Danny Woodhead. What if you won the OFL Bowl your first year? That would be pretty impressive.
Zach Zenner.
That might be Zach Zenner. Why didn't I think of him?
Because you're a
Best white
slow
running back in
Lions
the
fan.
NFL.
See, debatable.
word.
Okay.
Brady throw a check. That's not a check down. That's a toss to Royce, who loses 3.
No, Eckler's black.
Eckler's like...
Oh, it could be Rex.
It could be Rex. It probably is Rex. I think... Is it? It's either Rex or Zenner. Let's see.
I'm playing the Vikings.
One is still better. Of course he is. That player is Kyle Juszczyk. Okay, so it's neither of them.
It's a fullback.
But it didn't look like that was a fullback in the... Oh, well. Good for you, Mr. Juszczyk.
He was running 44. We should have thought of that.
I should have, but I don't know fullback numbers, so... Is this going to turn into a Who Am I stream again? That'd be funny. Brady on 3rd down, deep pass, caught by someone. I believe that's Torrey Smith for a first down.
Torrey Smith is still in this
Oh, I
league.
need to get.
Yes, he is.
Wait.
Zenner is your 4th string halfback, so Roberto, you want to make a trade? Because I kind of want Zach Zenner because he's kind of the GOAT. Do I have any, like, irrelevant Seahawk players who you might like?
No. See, he already wants Zenner, Roberto, so just ask for a first-round pick and he'll give it.
Yeah, I'm not that crazy.
Debatable.
And for Royce here, he breaks the tackle. He gains about 12. My Ducko.
In my trading days.
Well, probably my second
People.
favorite Duck of all time. D'Anthony Thomas has to get number 1. No, Mariota's 2, so Royce is 3. But Royce is still cool. He's a cool Ducker. Royce for boys. Juszczyk is for running back in the game. Brady gets it to Torrey Smith again, his 2nd catch. You're riding high after the Buckeyes beat Penn State. Don't disappoint you, Cardinals. And then remember, Nick, assuming my edit works, the Ogden game will be up tonight, so this could be triple trouble if Ogden wins, and then if the Cardinals win.
Mariota has done something Tom Brady will never do. Catch his own pass for a touchdown.
Yes, that's so true. Tom Brady's never going to do that. Mariota's more Heisman's than him. Mariota won the first ever college football playoff game, which is more than Brady's ever won. This is looking like Illinois today. I mean, it could be. It could be. He's 26. He's a 70? I mean, he should be a 99.
Who?
Zach Zenner.
Oh.
As the Chargers get themselves a touchdown, that's Zach Ertz. And Los Angeles is on the board. Freeze that for 1 yard. Good for him. That was just pathetic coverage. There's nobody up the middle for KC. Linebacker didn't see him. And you gotta have at least 2 guys on Ertz, let alone 1. KC decided not to do there. And
Why did he
gone.
leave?
That's a good question. Well, press F to pay respects for Walty in here. This is going to be as slaughter as it could be. You know, it could be. Here, I shall invite Walty as Prater does make the extra point. There's Walty. Alright, maybe that works. This game is going to be as one-sided as Ohio State and Michigan. You know, it might be. From what we've seen, the Chargers definitely look like Michigan. Wink, wink. Wink, wink. Your team is racking up awards and you're 8-7. It might be the coaching. Wink, wink. You'll be back soon enough. Okie dokie, my friend.
Boom, boom. Do I go Keekly or Gilmore?
Depends on what you need.
Gilmore.
I would probably pick Gilmore there, yeah. So here comes back Mr. Lunt after a pretty bad first drive. You got to look at the OAFC playoff picture again. For anyone who forgot or hasn't seen it. You say it's me cheating. What? Say what? I mean, we can go through the schedule, but I have not forced any games.
We can?
Short pass on first down for LaFell, who literally LaFell onto the turf. Would have gotten a first down otherwise. Logan Ryan.
Give me Big Ben.
Big Ben.
Yeah.
Fell at the first down. Legend says he forced your bye week. You know, that is true. It does force the bye week.
It does.
Lowest that LaFell, I mean, he literally did LaFell. Gurley gets 5. Chiefs offense
we did
moving it
technically
slowly,
all
but
cheat
surely.
in our bye week, so.
You know, a team has never allowed a single point during their bye week. That's pretty good defense. Here's Lunt. Nice pass up the middle. That's a first down for Tyler Eifert, I think.
The Lions have.
Okay, other than the Lions, the other 31 teams have. The other 31 teams have not. Obviously, we find ways to.
I know.
Tackling. Jeez, that defense is a mess.
Because we have Stafford just take off, and yeah, he scored. Against all on defense.
I think Matthew Stafford could drop 50 on our defense blindfolded and half asleep.
He could do it right now with his broken back.
He really could. That's where the defense is, on his back. Lunt is in the zone, folks, as he gets it to Todd for a gain of 3.
The funny thing is, he hurt his back the week after he was carrying the team on his back.
I mean, he's carried the team on his back since 2009, so no wonder it's broken. There's T.Y. for the first down. You feel like the Saints have, but it was against the Zebra. You know the Saints love the Zebras. And that's not a first down, 3rd and inches. Doesn't look like the Chiefs are going to run it here. No, Todd Gurley lining out as a receiver. Gurley is open and Lunt misses the throw.
Oh, what?
4th and inches from the 20. Do you go for it or do you take the points? I expect them to kick the field goal.
Take the
points.
They
will. You're the only. You have 1 losing season in your 4-year career. That's true. That's pretty impressive.
I have 2, right?
I think so. I have 1 as well. Season 1 of last year when I was tanking. So the kick from Zerline is good.
Wait.
Chiefs cut the lead down to 4.
That makes sense. I actually only have 1.
Oh.
In my 3-year. Because I made the playoffs last year.
Yeah, you made the playoffs last year.
Of 19, and then this year.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a losing record? I don't think you... Have you made the playoffs all 3 years last year, Colin? I know you made them the last 2, because we beat you both times. If you can't beat them, join them. Colin pulled off a Kevin Durant, literally. But I barely remember season 1. If you lose, you won't have a losing season. That's true. 3 teams in our division will have non-losing records. Potentially 3 will have winning records, but that means Seattle and Arizona win, which hopefully does not happen. Brady is in the zone to start the 2nd quarter, so both quarterbacks starting this game off pretty well. As here's Juszczyk, who's gotten like... Oh, that's only his 2nd? Oh, I thought it was more. Oh, well.
I have a question. Who would win? The Lions or the Cardinals in a...
I don't even need to hear who it is.
in a fight for the first overall pick. Let's just say it's between the Lions and the
Oh,
Cardinals.
we'd screw it up. They'd get it because we'd find a way to mess it up.
No, because they tied us.
Oh, with tiebreakers, I don't.
Yeah.
Probably in conference record, which, if I'm thinking about it, we beat the Chargers.
Then we would get first
We
overall
lost
pick.
to KC. We lost to Oakland, and I don't remember what the Cardinals have done out of conference.
No,
So-
they would probably go strength of conference.
So I guess
Since-
it's whoever
since
has
we have the
the
best.
worst conference record. So go Cardinals. Here's Royce on 3rd and 2. He loses a yard. JJ Watt and friends there, so that'll force a Charger punt. One of the best D-lines in the league, and I mean, Kyle Juszczyk is the best fullback in the league, and he went to Harvard. Climate change, am I right? Lions got this easily. I assume you mean this week against who? Green Bay. Green Bay's good. Did they run it 3 times in a row?
You know,
That
my
seems like
team
the
will
opposite
find a
of
way
what we would
to
do.
lose. My
Yeah,
team will
'cause they're the
find a way
Lions.
to lose.
I have a feeling the Lions are going to win this game, go 12 and 4, become the 1 seed, and then lose in the playoffs because some things just don't change.
Yeah, the one thing is, I'm kind of thinking, do I really want the 1 seed? Do I want to buy?
Yeah, of course you want to buy. Because you don't have to worry about the next round. Lunt going deep for OFL. Almost had it. But yeah, I'd say you want the 1 seed. Just so you can get that.
Yeah, but
first
my
round
team
loss.
does not respond well after buys.
Maybe that's true, but you get a home game, and you automatically advance out of the first round. Plus, you don't have to worry about a potential injury.
Good point. Oh yeah, can you bench Cam?
I mean, I can't.
For this
Oh, to
week?
prevent injury? Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, perfect.
Buys are nice. You guys could get one with a Lions or Eagles loss, and then obviously you guys have to win. So it's most likely going to be the Eagles and Lions, but the Saints could as well. The Chiefs already with a 3 and out, and they
Nah,
have to
Saints
punt.
shouldn't.
Who do I think is going to win the OFL Bowl? I could say New England. Whoa,
Me.
look at that punt! Down at the 1! That's not just
Me
the
and New
1, that's
England.
like the quarter-yard line. An incredible bounce for KC. Hey, committee, make Ohio
GG.
State #1. I mean, they didn't beat Alabama. LSU beat Alabama. Just saying. Your phone about to die, so you put it in a charger. That's a smart idea.
That is a pretty smart idea.
So KC has it literally at like the quarter-yard line. Or not KC, the Chargers do. As Brady's going to step back to throw it. Brady has all the time in the world. Watt trying to back up into him. Brady has about 10 seconds. Takes a shot deep. And it's caught by Odell Beckham, who brings it to the 46. That is the
This one's like
epiphany
an
of the Chiefs'
interesting play. I'm
defense
gonna
today.
watch this.
That play was just flat out ugly. The pass rush was terrible. And then Beckham is wide open down the field. RMP is pissed. Hopefully he didn't see that while he's plugging in his phone.
Oh yes.
But good start in this one for Brady, who's not throwing checkdowns, aka he's not playing like his real-life self, and he's actually been good.
Exactly. Like, the thing is, people think he's so good,
I'm
but he
low-key
cannot
tempted to
throw
say
good
Stafford
deep.
is better, but I don't think I'm that crazy. But yeah, he's not top 5. Brady's far from top 5.
The
He's
thing is,
consistent
Brady has a team around him.
It's Bill Belichick. It's consistent. And he has good running backs who can make plays out of the backfield. In the
Stafford
receiving game.
has a defensive coach. He doesn't have a team around him.
I mean, to be fair, Stafford's never had a great O-line. He's never had a great run game, but he's always had great receivers. Calvin
Well-
for a while, Golden Tate, Marvin, Kenny
And
Galladay.
Kenny. I'll give him that. He does have good receivers.
Amendola's been good. Marvin Hall has been a surprise. There's Bradbury with
Yeah.
the sack. So the Chargers have to punt it regardless. So RMP isn't too mad. But just doesn't get good field position. As that punt should go
I'm gonna
out
pass the
at
ball
the
right here.
1. No, that's in the end zone. So Casey gets lucky off the punt from Colquitt. Best pass rushers, James Bradbury. I mean, he would have gotten to Brady quicker than the other fools on that first down when he was in the end zone. As short pass gains nothing. I don't know who that is with the catch.
And he completed the pass. Come on, you can do this. Let's go, Juju. Juju. Good job. Good job,
Who was
Juju.
87? I need to know this. Is it not going to show his name on the back? I need to know. Amari Cooper. Got it. Amari Cooper. Number, what was it? 80, I don't remember. 3rd and 4. Here's Lunt. He has time. Up the middle. Just, ooh, bad pass from Lunt. Brandon LaFell, the intended target. Where's Juju? I assume he's talking about his team. Juju's not here. Juju's on Seattle, I think.
So we're gonna watch Juju after this?
So we will watch Juju, that's true. Colin might have been right about this being a defensive battle. So that one's going to be a touchback in the end zone. Yeah,
that's the only play he knows how to run.
After those first
scramble with Michael
Vick.
Vick.
Done nothing. Ooh, Michael Vick.
That's all he knows how to do.
RMP about to replace Lunt. That'll never happen in Beartown. Les Lunt is the greatest quarterback in the history of quarterbacks. That's the first time I've ever seen him make a bad throw in my entire life. Nice tackle from David Bass, I think that is.
I don't like this play.
Bengal is a better quarterback than Wes Lunt. No one's a better quarterback than Wes Lunt.
No. No one is.
No one is. Ian is speaking facts.
Not even Stafford.
Nope, not even Stafford. And that says something. Juszczyk gets one timeout from, I assume, the Chiefs. And
so close to not being intentional grounding.
So now it's 3rd and 10 from the 20. I expect a run here, and it is over to Royce Freeman, who drags Cox to the ground. That sounds messed up, and he gains 4.
Whoa.
I didn't mean it like that.
No, I'm talking about this game.
Oh.
How is that a drop?
Because Madden will do Madden.
Good point.
That punt goes to the 26. Hilton goes absolutely nowhere. He's
Give me that ball.
Out. Why a run on 3rd and 10? Because the Chargers don't want to risk it. They're just trying to chew the clock, make Kansas City waste a timeout. So they were trying to be conservative there. Which, I mean, when your playoffs are on the line, I don't know if conservative is the right move, but they want KC to have as little timeouts as possible. And Madden's clock management, so I wouldn't be too worried if I was the Chargers. We don't have to worry about clock management as Danny Trevathan picks it off and brings it to the 17. So the Chargers get great field position. So much about the clock management we were just talking about. Looks like A&M won't beat Georgia. Not a surprise. Not a surprise.
I mean, like, who actually had Georgia losing to A&M? Yeah. That's the real question.
I mean, it makes sense as an upset, but I wouldn't bet on A&M winning that game. Brady goes 3 and out right now. I mean, assuming that he does, Matt Prater should still make the kick. Westland is still the GOAT. As I've said, he's never made a bad throw. I guess it's just the sliders. There's Odell Beckham's numbers. Probably more receptions, more yards, and definitely more touchdowns than he'll end up with in real life for the Cleveland Browns. Here's Brady on 1st down from the 17. Gets it to a human. I don't know. So Brady's 7 for 7. Yeah, I think the QB accuracy might be too high for CPU. And especially considering it's Tom Brady, Chiefs are not looking good right now. The game is in Athens. Yeah, that's an easy dub for Georgia, pretty much. I mean, A&M's respectable. Brady's first incompletion of the game. I assume I moved the QB accuracy down because last episode, the CPU quarterback Kyler Murray did not throw an incomplete pass. So I'm pretty sure I had to have touched the sliders. I don't let them just do nothing like that. As Colin predicted the future, the Chargers do get a 3 and out. Freeman does not gain much on the check down. KC calls for timeout, so here will be the field goal unit to make it 10-3, and the Chargers start the second half on offense. So Los Angeles is looking pretty good right now. With a win, the Chargers will clinch a playoff berth, and the Chiefs will be dependent on the Cleveland Browns, if I'm not mistaken, to beat the Bengals. So the Chiefs are kind of
Does anyone know who has Corey Davis?
Corey Davis. I'm not entirely sure. I will have to look that up.
Okay,
anybody in here is Corey Davis?
He might be a cop.
Should I steal Corey Davis? Corey Davis would be a good fit for us. We could use a big-bodied receiver. Here are Westland's numbers. Definitely the worst game of his entire career. First time he's ever thrown a pick. Colin got it right. What are the Mega Million numbers? 69, 420, 69, 69, 420, 69. Those are the numbers. Second and 10 for KC. Lunt looking to throw it. He's going to dump it off to Gurley, isn't he? Yep. And he throws it away. That's even better. Oh my goodness. The Chiefs' offense is a train wreck.
So if I went like that...
They need to get Gurley the football. Obviously, they can't do like a silly check down, and it's actually just going to be a run to Tevin Coleman, who almost ran to the outside. He does gain 6. Chargers call a timeout. They have 2 remaining. So the Chargers could extend their lead even more here.
10-3.
Chiefs are not looking good at the moment.
My field goal predictions probably won't. My no field goal prediction probably won't work anymore.
I mean, theoretically, if they were to...
They both have to kick.
If they get a touchdown and 2 safeties each, it's like they got... It's like it'll become 21-14.
Yeah, or they could just go for 2.
Yeah, or they could go for 2 and then get another field goal. That's true. I didn't think of that. Bill Belichick got to hire you right now? Nice. Royce doesn't gain anything. I assume the Chargers will just run the clock out to end the
thing is,
half.
the Chiefs need to get the 21.
Yeah. So what you need to happen is for Chargers to get 2 safeties, and then the Chiefs to get 3 touchdowns and miss all the kicks. Or 2 touchdowns.
So theoretically, we would watch every playoff game, right?
No, we're gonna watch 1 to 2 per round, and then watch the other ones in like simcast.
Okay. Good.
Royce Freeman runs off the clock. My controller falls.
Because I have something special.
Ooh, something special.
A return to the playoffs.
I'm intrigued. Chargers outdoing the Chiefs in every facet, including points. Here's a look at our lovely halftime show, aka a grand look at the United States of America, and now we get the Steelers Ravens, which is none of these games have started, so we don't need to watch this. And it won't let me exit out. Nice.
Whoa.
Jets and Bills. Both teams are 6-9, so can we please have a tie in that game? Jets and Bills just tied in the Lions franchise, so it's possible. And then we got the Bears headed out to Chicago to take on their NFC North counterpart, the Chicago Bears. That should be an interesting game.
That's Madden for you in its finest.
That's Madden in a nutshell. If I were to have one clip to describe Madden, a 5-second clip, boom. Colin speaking facts right now. I'm the opposite of a fortune teller, tell the lies. I have not even liked my own stream yet. I'm an embarrassment to the YouTube clout-chasing community. How many likes we at? 7? 20 likes, Roblox stream. Remember that, boys. Or I guess 20 likes for an exotic stream, including Roblox or Minecraft or something. I don't know.
An exotic stream would be a stream of you reading.
Me reading?
Out loud.
That would be an exotic stream. Stop hitting yourself, stop hitting yourself, stop hitting yourself. Well, you should make yourself into Mason Rudolph and then Bears into Myles Garrett. And then while you're at it, you should also tell Mason Rudolph not to use any racial slurs, because I will bet $100 that Mason Rudolph said something. Brady launching a bomb on first down the field, and it's dropped by the safety.
You know what's going to happen in that game? When the teams are coming out for halftime, they're just going to storm the field and sit on the field.
We need that. That's in, like, next week, so that'll be sooner than pie. I don't know. 20 likes. I give a hair tutorial. Just grow it, and that's literally it. Boom. Ox hair tutorial 101. There's Watt with this, or Fletcher Cox, Ron X Factor, with the sack on third down, so the Chiefs force a 3-and-out.
Good job.
Into
good
quadruple coverage, just like in real life Brady. That's a fact.
Who's in? Who's out? The Lions are in.
They sure are.
And the 49ers might not be.
It would pretty much take a miracle for us not to make it. But I would not mind a higher draft pick. And this offseason, spoiler alert, full tanks ahead unless we make it to the OFL Bowl. And if we make it, I think we'll win because we'll get Kareem Hunt back. Well, maybe not full tanks ahead, but I want at least a few more draft picks. So if anyone has first round picks looking to contend, and you're looking for, if you're missing that one or two pieces, hit me up because I need draft picks.
Oh, what did you think about my DM?
Did I get one recently?
Yeah, I did it earlier today.
Alright,
it was my next available first.
That's in 2022. I'm looking for something sooner. Because I want guys who can help my team next year. Who have upside.
Okay.
So that's the only reason.
Another thing, Lions will be big spenders in free agency.
Unfortunately, with the contracts being messed up, the free agency class isn't supposed to be all that good. Oh my word! Brandon LaFell just mossed 2 defenders. And the Chiefs have tied the game up. Holy smokes. 69 minus 1 yards down the field. He just straight up mossed 2 of the corners. Look at it again. He mossed 34. You think I'd be a great makeup tutorial channel? I agree, 100%. What was that catch? I don't know. Why does Brandon LaFell do so well when we watched? It was the one who he mossed. His ACL has been torn, and Brandon LaFell literally gets like 125 plus yards every time we watch this team. I don't know why. I guess it's because he's in the slot. Wasn't even a great pass.
He likes being on national TV.
I guess that is the case. He performs better when he's on national TV, aka for 70 people to see. Is that Marvin Jones? I don't know if the Chargers had Marvin Jones.
Me neither.
So they have Odell, Ertz, and Marvin with Brady. Gee whiz. I mean, Brady's not good, but the other 2 are. So this game just got really interesting. I thought the Chargers were going to run away with it. But that Brandon LaFell catch has resurrected the Chiefs season.
You're telling me about it.
So here comes Mr. Brady, who has been good today, surprisingly. Brady's the type of guy to throw for like 500 yards, but it takes him 200 completions to do it. There's Brady going deep downfield, and he's picked off. Quandre Diggs with the play, I think. Okay, Quandre. So the Chiefs looked out of it, and then in a matter of 2 plays, their season has been revived. 68-yard touchdown for LaFell, and then Lion legend Quandre Diggs picks it off. And Colin really is a fortune teller. He really is.
Revive me.
So, Colin, what are the lottery numbers? Because I wouldn't mind getting some extra cash, especially if Kappa has something to do about that. I could use some extra dough.
You could? Good for you.
So here
what happened to you
KC.
getting monetized?
Well, I am, but YouTube is changing up. I dropped my controller. YouTube is changing up their laws for like kids, and it's really weird. They're extremely vague. It's kind of annoying. They need to be more specific to us. Here's one on 2nd and 4, looking deep down the field, and it's caught for a touchdown. Brandon LaFell. That's not even Brandon LaFell. Who is that? Number 18? That is Taylor Gabriel. So the Chiefs were down 10-3. 4 plays later, they are winning. That was one-handed too. Holy smokes!
They must like the halftime because they can get warmed up.
That was a dart from Lunt, and then an even better catch from Turbo Taylor, and Kansas City is up all of a sudden. This is why they're so dangerous. Once West gets in a groove, boom. I like to notice that they're doing better when R&P is not here. That's interesting. Does that mean I am not supposed to be here for the Niners game? Alright, hey, Ian, you're taking over the stream. This is all you, my friend. You're taking over.
Okay.
You feel like Kirk Cousins now? So that means you feel like you're not very good at football because Kirk Cousins is still not that good. So here comes back out Mr. Brady. His team has fallen off of a cliff. But hey, I mean, he still has 6 Super Bowl rings, but Super Bowls don't matter anymore, kiddos.
Nick, that's a pretty funny comment.
I mean, they technically don't. And I mean, even so, Brady kind of cheated, slash, manipulated, slash, I don't even know, got lucky. Slash had a good system.
No, he knows how to get a hold of the guys with the footballs.
Yes, he does.
Can you hook me up with some deflated footballs? And they're like, how much money are you gonna give me? And he's like 20 mil. And they're like, okay, fine.
Yeah, I did that for 20 mil. He's like, the Lions not very good at football. You mean not very good at defense? I don't want you slandering Mr. Stafford in the passing game. But yeah, you can slander my defense all you want. They suck.
What about Kerryon always being hurt? That's the one thing I don't like about him.
Yes, he is too injury prone. He's had injury issues in college and high school. And assuming he does not return this season, which I doubt he will, because once he's back, we're going to be out of the playoffs. That'll mean through a possible 32 games, he'll have missed 16 and he'll have played 16, which is not good. So his injury issues kind of put me on the Melvin Gordon train, but not really. I don't really want to overpay for Melvin.
The one thing is, with us getting rid of some of our veteran players this offseason, that could get us a lot of cap. And we could get a lot younger.
That's true.
And better. And we all like younger and better. I'm hoping that we're good at the tight end position. Which I think we would be. But
I hate Brady more than Colin Cowherd hates Baker Mayfield. I mean, if you want to hear me rant for an hour about Bobby Lane, I'd love to do that. I would have fun doing that. I would enjoy that pleasantly. Brady on first down.
I don't understand. Why doesn't Mason Rudolph get punished? He kind of started it all.
I agree, but
because like he started grabbing Miles Garrett's face mask and shaking his face mask around, and Miles Garrett reacted in kind of a bad way.
Garrett was the first one who did something with the late hit, but I think Mason was really the one who instigated the fight. So I think Mason should get at least 2 games, personally, especially if he said something.
And if Marquise Pouncey gets 3, Mason should get 5. My opinion.
I think Pouncey should get at most 1. I don't think what he did was that bad. I think Rudolph should absolutely get more than Pouncey. Your team offered us a 3 for Penny. I know we offered for a trade for Penny. As Casey gets or the Chargers get a touchdown. That's Marvin Jones. But I know we offered a deal for Penny. But did we actually offer a 3 for the guy you picked in the first round the day before? Come on, Bob Quinn. You guys are smarter than that. I would have assumed we would have offered like our first rounder the next year, which was the Hawkinson pick. Thank goodness the Seahawks said no. I despised Penny coming out of San Diego State. I thought he was a 4th round prospect, and I thought he'd go in like the 3rd or 4th round. I thought that was a massive reach, and with Chris Carson's emergence, you know,
I thought we were gonna get Darius Geis, but I'm kind of happy we didn't.
Yeah, I didn't. Geis was one of the 2 guys I thought we'd pick at 20, him or Harold Landry. So I was very surprised and disappointed at first how we got Frank, but he's been quite good for us. And I was also disappointed that we got
Frank
Tracy Walker.
Ragnall's been really good. I'm happy with that pick.
Yeah, I was mad when we got Tracy Walker, and he's turned into one of my favorite players on the team. And I was mad about the Galladay pick too, and the Tavai pick. Jeez, all the picks I dislike turn out to be good players. And all the picks I like turn out to be not as good players. That's weird. I loved the Cheese Tabor pick. That aged well. I was excited when we drafted Amir Abdullah. That aged well.
I was happy when we picked Eric Ebron.
That I was not happy about. I was pissed when we did that. So at least I got.
I was happy with him because I thought we would give Stafford someone to throw to.
Yeah, but I didn't like that move. So at least young me was right about that. I did like the Van Noy pick. That obviously.
But the funny thing is, whenever he leaves the Lions, he started doing good.
Yeah, both of them did that, which was fun. At least our Arbor bus just sucked in general.
Yale versus Western and Seattle versus Bucknell. Okay.
Yeah, terrible. He's good, just doesn't get involved every time Carson was injured. Yeah, looking at your needs now, running back was certainly not a need. I mean, there were certainly some guys who could have added. Lunt throws it away on or throws it in the middle of nowhere on third down. You were surprised when Penny and Michelle got picked? I wasn't really as surprised about Michelle. I thought that was a perfect fit with New England. And he's been kind of disappointing. My fantasy team has suffered because Michelle has not been that good this year. You thought they'd try to get Nick Chubb. I thought Chubb was overdrafted a little bit. Obviously, I was dead wrong about that. Doesn't matter who started because Pouncey finished it. That's true.
Oh, Marquise Pouncey got decreased to 2 games.
Yes, he did. Thank goodness. I think what Pouncey did wasn't all that bad. I think Logan Joby kind of does deserve one. That was kind of a weak move on his part, pushing Rudolph.
Coming out on the field and just going head first into shoulder pad first into Mason Rudolph.
I thought that was unnecessary. I think the whole year is fair for Garrett. I don't think he should be suspended next year. I understand what he did was wrong.
I don't think, right?
He's suspended indefinitely, so he could be suspended for parts of next year.
Okay.
He could, but it's no guarantee. But best case for him, he just misses this year in the postseason. As Brady gets it to Mr. Ertz.
That's what I want to see happen.
I think that's a fair punishment for him. You like when they got Chubb? Chubb was really good in college. Him and Michelle were the duo, man. He was your first to second best running back in the... Well, I'm going to assume second because that was the Saquon Barkley year.
Josh Jacobs.
What was my running back board that year? I know Saquon was 1. I know Geis was 2. I had Kerryon at 5. I'm actually, like, kind of curious now that we're bringing this up. Here, let's pull it up. I don't remember who I had at 3. It was
I wish
probably
Radio
one of the
Snake would
Georgia
answer
guys.
my DMs.
What?
I wish Radio Snake would answer my DMs.
Ooh. Alright, here's the big board. 20 views. Nice. As there's Odell Beckham, late flag. That's probably a face mask.
Wait, what picks do I have this year? I got a bunch of picks from you,
Okay,
right?
so Ronald Jones was 3. Michelle was 4. Chubb was 6. Royce 7. Josh Adams 8. Kalen Ballage 9. And then Rashad Penny 10. Interesting. Yeah, I was high on Ronald Jones. I forgot about that. So the Chiefs now have it up at 12. Here's Royce breaking 1 tackle. He does not gain much, however.
I forgot. Did you project the Lions getting Hawkinson? I think you did.
No, I think I had his for the last one. I think I had his getting Devin White. I want to say I had Hawkinson going to Green Bay for the last one, which makes me sad.
Oh no.
And then for my last one in 2018, I had the Patriots getting Kerryon, which is so sad. I think I had his getting Sony Michel though, which would have been fun. Harold Landry and Sony Michel. As there is a one-handed catch from Marvin Jones, the touchdown machine. 5,000 career receiving yards in the NFL and OFL combined. His second touchdown of the day. Chargers are back up.
Who would I rather have?
Someone has to tell Freddie Kitchens now he has Chubb and Hunt in backfield. He should run the ball more. Well, considering Hunt is on my fantasy team, I would agree with that. Except for when we're playing Nick Chubb. And I dropped my controller again.
Ooh.
Nice.
Good for you.
Come back before the end of the stream because of this movie. Is it a well watched movie? because there are many things it would be smart to watch over my content. Wink, wink. Just kidding. I would never slander my content like that. Kind of realize that these are two slow teams. I guess so. This is one of the more high-scoring user games, though. Still with 5 minutes left.
I'm sad.
Why is that?
Because the Chargers went over my prediction. And I'm just not realizing it.
Well, the Chargers made me sad because I had been making the Super Bowl this year, and now I look like an idiot. Hello, Father Chise. Welcome, welcome. Think the Browns should let Baker fling it? That's a bad... I mean, it is against the Dolphins, so I guess that's not an awful idea.
I mean, I did put money on maybe the Seahawks winning the Super Bowl. So.
That aged pretty well. I think the Seahawks are the best team in the NFC. And I had them missing quite
Oh, yeah.
I thought the Rams would, like, take a step back, but I didn't think Seattle or San Francisco was good enough to dethrone them in the division. You're watching Angels Fall. I've never heard of that. You're facing Chubb. That's fun. That's fun. Walty always doing some dumb stuff. He always is. Here's one on second down. He gets it for LaFell again. Facing Chubb with a Chubb. Gotta love it. Brendan LaFell only has 95 yards. It feels like he has 150.
You have been streaming for 1 hour. Congratulations.
1 hour, nice. It's hard to believe it's been that long. We haven't.
On the dot.
Yeah, pretty much on the dot.
Cause you started at 6:11. It looks like.
Any Clarissa sightings? She's all yours, bud. I assume you got her locked up somewhere. As that pass is intercepted, launch pass is off the mark and caught by Landon Collins. So if the Chargers just run out the clock, they should clinch a wild card spot. Remember Antonio Smith took off and swung. Richie Incognito's back and only got 2 games. And
I want to be the one seed.
One regular
I want to be the one seed.
I have a fun story about Antonio Smith. So when I started doing mock drafts in like 2014, I didn't know that much about the players. But I remember I had like 5 quarterbacks, including Taj Boyd in the top 10 for my first one. Because I just went based off need. And I like the Texans getting Teddy Bridgewater because they needed a quarterback. And I didn't think they needed a pass rusher because they had J.J. Watt and Antonio Smith. And obviously Smith is irrelevant now. He hasn't been in the league for a good 3 years. So that was original draft smarts. Obviously I've gotten a little bit smarter, just a little bit. Cough, cough, Baker Mayfield. You want the first pick? Can you get it? I mean, who is the first? Probably Walty. Most likely.
Let's figure out why.
Richie Incognito is a racist. That's true. I mean, Antonio Smith should not get 3 games. He should get like a raise for doing that. He should.
A raise?
You have the Skins pick? Oh yeah, he does have the Skins pick, and I think that's projected #1 right now. Because that 12-game losing streak. I think that was the Devontae Adams deal. Here's Rivers, or not Rivers, Brady. He has all the time in the world, and it's going to be caught in the end zone by Odell Beckham for the touchdown. And the Chiefs are not looking good. Bryce Callahan with poor coverage. So just like that, the Chargers are up by 2 scores. Brady had all the time in the world, and when you give Brady time and have Odell Beckham down the field, I don't care who's covering him. Bryce Callahan, very underrated corner. I don't care if that's Stephon Gilmore or Jalen Ramsey there. It's Odell Beckham.
Whoa. Let's not take it too far.
Why is Brady wearing 17? I don't know, but that's why I just called him Phillip Rivers. I'm surprised that's the first time I've only called him Rivers. I don't think it's time to sim yet, since it's only a 14-point game. But if the Chargers get a stop, we will simulate. You need Washington to win and the Browns to lose. I mean, the Browns losing is likely. And if the Browns lose, that means Kansas City is eliminated. And this win pretty much means that Denver, assuming, unless they have some tiebreaker that doesn't go their way, Denver will clinch the division. And the Chargers are guaranteed to make it. This also means Denver officially clinches. So now it's down to Cincinnati and Kansas City for the final spot. Cincinnati has the Cleveland Browns, so there's a pretty good chance that the Chiefs, coming into this week, have a game back from their division, will end up missing out on the playoffs entirely.
Where's...
You were here eating wings. That's fun, Mr. Apple. Very fun. Here's Lunt on first down. Taking a shot downfield, and it's caught by Gurley. Mossing a defender for the first down as the Chiefs try to keep their season alive. A Bengals loss does mean they make the playoffs, so, you know, there is still a chance. But a very nice catch by Gurley. Malcolm Butler couldn't do anything there. Chiefs have to move quickly. First down, Lunt. He has to an open man. That's T.Y. Hilton who runs out of bounds for 18. Good play from T.Y., who's been pretty quiet today. It's probably only his second or third catch of the game. It's now from the 22.
Someone's doing the Lions-Cardinals game all over again.
I would love that. That'd be nice. And Lunt is picked off again. Danny Trevathan with his second of the game, and it's time to send boys. Lunt with 3 interceptions today, 2 of which caught by Trevathan, the other one by Landon Collins. And I think that'll do it, folks. So, barring a miracle, the Chargers will be in the playoffs. I will not tolerate any Wes Lunt slander, however. Third down, Juszczyk only gets 5, so Kansas City does get the ball back. We only watch via the sim, though. Second down, Todd Gurley gains 17. Wes Lunt throws it away. Second down, 24-yard catch for Metcalf. Brandon LaFell with a 9-yard reception. 3rd and 1, touchdown for Hilton. So now Kansas City needs an onside kick and they don't get it. Justin Hunter recovers it. And the LA Chargers have won. And the Chargers will be advancing to the OFL postseason, and the Broncos will be joining them. So there's one spot left up here for grabs.
And it's official. Wisconsin won.
Wisconsin won. Not too surprising. So if the Bengals win, they are in. That's pretty close for Wisconsin standards. Chargers with 14 in the 4th. They went on a 21-0 run at one point en route to victory. Here's a look at the numbers. Wes Lunt was not all that good. Tom Brady was pretty good. Royce Freeman.
Wait, I just realized that's not the helmet Tom Brady wears that he just sat down.
Huh. LaFell was obviously good. 2 scores for Marvin Jones. Odell had a few big plays. Touchdowns for T.Y. Hilton and Zachary Ertz. Both offensive lines were pretty good. Only sacks allowed were by Juszczyk and Mitch Morse. Diggs with 10 tackles. 2 TFLs for David Bass and Dante Fowler. Sacks for Zach Cunningham, Fletcher Cox, James Bradbury. So no sacks for LA. They do get 2 picks from Trevathan, 1 from Collins, and 1 for Quandre Diggs. So that is how game 1 ends. And now that means we have 1 more to go. Niners and Seahawks. The game is in Seattle. So that means the Niners are a 1 and the Seahawks are a 2. Siri, pick a number between 1 and 2. It's 2, so that means we're going to be using Seattle, which is good news for us. Tom Brady.
Why? Do you not want to make the playoffs?
No, that means because the user just lost and they've lost 2 straight, so that helps us. But I'm hoping that. But both the past 2 games have been pretty close, so I think the user is hopefully affecting it less and less. You're a Hawks fan now? Yes, you are, Nick. Yes, you are. You guys are going to be 9 and 7 and miss the playoffs, I hope. That's what's going to happen. Please notice your presence. Are you saying something? Stop, Nick. Oh, because Westland is the GOAT. Sorry, Apple. I just had to get something real quick.
Don't forget to put Josh Allen as starting QB for the Detroit.
I was going to forget to do that. I'll do that now.
Okay. Josh Allen will make his first ever start as a Lion.
First start for Mr. Allen. Let's go back
Too bad
to
we're not
Seattle.
watching it. We should have watched that game.
Which game?
The Lions game.
That would have been interesting, but I feel like these two games are more important because
So
they have a
if
lot
it's
of division
if it's a
implications.
close game, I could say put Cam in.
That's true, but I mean, you guys are going to make the playoffs regardless, and worst case, if everything goes against you, you'll get the 3 seed. So there's a 2 and 3 chance you get a first round bye.
2 and 3 chance.
That's if the
But
Saints
most
win
likely-
and you lose, and there's some
Most
like, extra
likely,
tiebreaker.
it's a flip a coin.
Yes, it's very likely you do get it though.
It's very likely that it's a flip a coin, and I'm gonna win the flip a coin because I'm a boss at flipping coins.
I mean, you need Geno Smith in there to help you.
Talls. It
When I
is
first
heads.
saw it,
You
when I
won.
first saw it, I heard heads, but then in like a different thing, I heard tails. Here's a look at the X factors for
I
San
choose head tails.
Francisco: Khalil
I choose head
Mack,
tails.
Luke Kuechly, Earl Thomas, Richard Sherman, and Joey Bosa. For Seattle, it is
And
Juju
Juju Smith-Schuster.
And then for superstars, Zach Martin for San Francisco, along with quarterback Lamar Jackson. Meanwhile, for Seattle, Danielle Hunter, Baker Mayfield, Denzel Ward, and Trent Williams.
I would not let Denzel Ward get in the zone because he's a boss when he's in the zone.
What is his ability? Oh, he doesn't have one because he's just a regular superstar. He has acrobat. Okay, he does not have shutdown, which is good. 49ers are an 86. Seahawks are an 88. Those are definitely 2 of the highest marks in
Does
the
anyone
entire
have
league.
Omaha? I want to
Does
use
any-
Omaha.
Oh yeah, they added that.
I wonder if there's anyone in.
Liberty won by 12 versus Rice, now 7-0. They're gonna start showing your boys some respect, put them in the rankings.
Does anyone know if anyone in the current league has Omaha?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head.
Man, I want to play franchise mode with them.
That'd be fun.
I want to activate the ability and just see what the cornerback's gonna do, and then I'm
Full
gonna
on
hop
Denver
out of them.
Bronco mode. So here we go, folks. The most important game in the ONFC West this season. Likely the winner will win the division. And this is a little bit of a revenge game for Coach me. The past 2 seasons in OFL 19, Roberto's team has beat us in the ONFC Championship. And then the Rams ended up winning both OFL Bowls against the Chiefs and the Bills, respectively. So, revenge certainly could taste sweet. A loss likely knocks Seattle out of the playoffs. A loss for San Francisco likely keeps them in. Keyword is
Coach
likely.
me.
Coach of me. Very unprofessional of me. I'm gonna be biased here. I'm usually not biased in my commentaries, but I just feel like it today. Never do you hear me use the word we, but that's what we're gonna be using today because I feel like it. There's Juju, Baker Mayfield, Trey Burton, and the losing team. Here's a look at the ONFC playoff pictures. I forgot the Saints had 11 wins. I've been thinking they have 10. Saints 1, Lions 2, Eagles 3, Niners 4, Cowboys 5, and if things were to end today, the Packers
Lions.
would get the 6th seed.
No.
I'm hoping.
That cannot happen.
I would love to see you guys get the 3 and the Packers get the 6, just so the Lions could destroy the Packers in some way. No offense to Perry, but I'd like to see the Lions destroy the Packers.
No, I don't even want to see them in the playoffs. I want to be the only NFC North team in the playoffs.
Yes, but watching the Packers get destroyed is fun. We start with the ball. That does not make me too
But that's
happy.
going to happen this week.
Well. This is going to be returned to the 28 by whoever our kick returner is. I believe that's Danny Amendola. So here's Lamar Jackson.
Why is he returning kicks?
He's he's done some punts, not for us really, because of Jamal Agnew, but.
Wait, you have Agnew? I was looking for Agnew.
No, I don't have Agnew. I'm saying in real life with the actual Lions.
Oh,
he doesn't
I'm
do
talking
actual
about.
kicks and punts.
I want Agnew,
I'd love to get Agnew. That'd be a nice get.
but I didn't see him in the free
I'm
agency
always biased.
person.
Whenever I make a video, whenever I commentate, I never use we when referring to the team. Alex Collins gets 14. That has to be his longest run of the year for the squad.
Wait, so it's me, not we? It's we, not me, in San Francisco?
What do you mean?
So in San Francisco, it's me. No, it's we, not me.
I mean,
right?
technically, but I don't really use me anyway. But I mean, I guess it's kind of fun.
Cause it looks like a one-man show over there. In Lamar Jackson.
I mean, Khalil Mack is favored for
Lamar
Defensive
Jackson.
Player of the Year. Once again, I don't really think he's been all that good for us. Did I hear about the new YouTube change being applied in 2020? Yes. I think it is stupid. YouTube's being extremely vague. You're not being specific at all, which is annoying. And I did the math. If I were to get fined fair total for every video, that would be a tad bit over $100 million. And you guys can guess right now, I do not have that type of money. I would work too.
Why would you get fined?
Because if I incorrectly label my video as for kids or for not for kids. Because YouTube.
Why don't you just not label it? There's an option to not label it.
That's true. Huh. That's what I was thinking, but I don't know. I don't really want YouTube making the choice
You can't
for
get
me.
punished because you just say,
true.
I don't know.
That's true. I didn't really
And I
think
don't
of
want to get fined.
Huh, I'll look into that. Who is on here with me? This is Coach Bill Meyer of the Lions. We had Walty here, but
who should be Coach of the Year, but you know I'm always second, so.
Coach of the Year should be me, guys.
Nah. It should go to the best coach. And we all know. Me.
Yeah, I agree. It should go to the best coach. Coach of the Year, Octi. Woohoo.
No, I'm talking about the best coach, not the best trader. The best coach.
I mean, to be fair, for an 11-4 team, your roster isn't all that spectacular, so your argument is kind of valid. 49ers win could work. I mean, a 49ers win helps you make the playoffs, but it does not help your chances of winning the division. I don't with tiebreakers and stuff, you might not even have a chance anyway. Just look at Westlake with the Pac-12 championship. Regardless of what happened, we wouldn't have had a chance. Short pass on 2nd and 14. Curls get the girls. So now it's a 3rd and 1. Come on, boys. Gotta punch this in. That's Marquise Lee. The second best receiver named Marquise on our team. Shout out to Hollywood Brown. Alex Collins with a 1st down and more. He gains 11. He's been surprising. The interior of our offensive line actually made a hole there. That's surprising. He's like, hey, Mom, I need to borrow a couple $1 billion because YouTube is stupid. Yeah, let's hope they don't find me for any video because I'm not trying to pay the 42 grand anyway. So, yeah, I think we should be fine. I was reading some stuff. It should not affect people with sports gaming channels, but sports gaming channels are sort of on the fringe for kids. I guess it depends on your style, and since I don't really use swear words, it could be on the more for kids side, but I'm not trying to be put in the Sesame Street and Ryan's Toy Review kids boat, so Jackson fumbles it on 2nd down. Thank goodness we had someone pick it up. Levante David credited with the play. You would root for the 49ers because you have a better chance of making the playoffs. That's true. I mean, even at 9-7, you'll find a way to miss regardless because that's just how your team works.
No, that's the Lions. At 11-4, we'll find a way to miss the playoffs.
I mean, you've already clinched it, so you're fine.
Yeah, if we didn't clinch, that's how it would go.
Yeah, but the ONFC North outside of you guys is not good. You guys clinched in like week 13 or something. 3rd and 11. I don't know what that was. Loss of 4.
I'm not happy that we lost by like 40 last week, though. That's not a good sign.
You guys got pummeled. I would not be. I'm not too confident for you guys to do well in the postseason just after that game. I mean, it could happen, but we'll see.
Exactly.
LU's playing in the tournament for the Bahamas or whatever. Nice, nice. So here's the field goal unit. I forget our kicker. Nice. I think it's Josh Lambo. 45 yards for Mr. Lambo. Kick is up.
Oh,
Looks
the
good,
former soccer
and it
player.
is good. He played soccer. Never knew that. But he does make
He
the
was
kick.
he was a professional goalie.
Was he? You learn something
And
new
then
every
he
day.
got cut, and then he went back home, and his mom said, well, you better find out how to do something. So he said, well, I guess I'll try kicking a football. And he made it, and he just kept on trying, and there he
Good
goes.
for him. You wish you didn't have to deal with Octa and Roberto? I mean, I don't blame you, but... I mean, none of our teams even have 10 wins yet, and it's week 17. That's a little bit disappointing. I thought the Seahawks would be better. I had us finishing dead last, that's right. Here comes Mr. Mayfield, a.k.a. Mr. Pick. You know what I'm saying. You haven't said a ton, working on something extraordinary. You're all good, FG. Gotta work on that. I assume you're working on your new series, which should be a ton of fun. If you're not already subscribed to FG people, make sure to do it. His channel is right there, so it's not too hard to press the subscribe button. But he does.
If you're not already subscribed to me, you should just go ahead and subscribe now.
And I mean, I guess if you're not subscribed to me, I mean, if we're gonna continue the streak, might as well. I mean, I assume you all are, but who knows? Oh, I'm so sweet. Well, Clarissa paid me to say that, so that's why. Second down, nice play. I think that's a Dory Jackson with the tackle. Mr. Pick is in West Lunt. Don't disrespect that man. Here's a look at the D-line. Khalil Mack on one side, Joey Bosa on the other. Luke Kuechly and Devin White in the linebacking core, and then in the secondary, Richard Sherman and Earl Thomas have reunited, along with the former Blue Hen, Nasir Adderley. I watched Delaware get pummeled by 30 today. That game was crazy.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
So, if you were to say that your videos are not for kids,
Continue.
and then YouTube proves that it is for kids, would you get fined for that?
Well, that's what it says. I feel like there's more to it. I can't imagine it's that simple.
Weird.
I don't think YouTube's that crazy to just fine you for that. So, I mean, if YouTube needs to take me to court, I'll do it. I'll do it. Take me to court. I'm not paying 42 grand. I'm not paying 100 mil. So Luke Kuechly forces the fumble. Khalil Mack recovers it. That's why we picked up Luke Kuechly, ladies and gentlemen. Niners have it at the 34. Handoff for Alex Collins. We've ran the ball a lot today.
My future was not looking too bright, so I had to make that trade.
Yeah, you did get some young pieces in draft picks, so it's not awful. But Kuechly is a really cheesy X factor, and if he gets in the zone, I don't think Seattle's going to be able to move the ball at all.
He never got in the zone.
The FTC is coming for it, not YouTube. Yeah, but I mean, it is on YouTube's platform. It is more of the FTC's fault, you're right. But, I mean, I feel like these companies aren't even going to punish us. They're just trying to find a way to get money. They're not doing this for the kids. They're doing it for the green. That's all they see. 3rd and 4, nice conversion for the white boy. We have 2 white receivers, Amendola and Hogan. I believe that's Amendola, yes. You're still in the U.S.? That's a good idea. You've been able to breathe through one nostril the whole day? That's not fun. Getting stuffed up is a very underrated sickness. And what I mean by that is people don't realize how annoying it is. Here's Lamar on first down, looking to throw it. Gets it to Irv Smith, I believe, who gets it to the 6. That's how quarter number 1 ends.
I'm sad.
That's fun.
I know.
You don't trade a 97 X Factor for Kevin King and no names. King will never... Kevin King is a good piece that I did not want to trade.
I know, but I forced him to.
Kevin King was going to be my piece for a big deal, and that's what we used him for, but I'd still like to have him as a nice trade chip. First and goal, Jackson is sacked by Carl Lawson.
Does he have Superstar right now? Right?
Who,
I think he does.
Kevin King?
Kevin King.
Kevin King has Star. If he had Superstar, if he had Superstar, I don't think I would have made that trade.
Oh.
But yeah, you didn't get any great pieces, but you got multiple pieces. So I guess the more assets, the better.
In my opinion, that's the way my team goes.
A deep team, not too much star power, but
a deep team, because we have people who can sub in and out, and they'll be consistently good, and we won't get tired.
Kane will never be as high as a 97, of course not. Second and goal, Lamar Jackson going for a screen,
But I'm
the
trading someone
offensive line
who's
does
at the
not
end
like
of
him.
his prime for a bunch of people who's in their prime.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, Kuechly will always have that X Factor ability, so I'm comfortable with keeping him into his mid and late 30s.
He might lose a death trait.
You can't lose death traits this year. Not in 20, you can't go down. Nope. Which I like. I feel like there should be scenarios, though, in the scenario engine, that, like, you have to do this or else a player goes down in death trait. I think that'd be a good idea.
Yes, I like that.
Like the frustrated players, but if you don't do their goal rather than morale, they should lose death trait. Jackson gets it to the 1. Come on, guys, you have to go for it here. 4th and goal at the 1. Not settling for a field goal. Keep the offense out on the damn field, and they're kicking the field goal. Nice. Quality over quantity. Well, that's why I made the trade, personally. But it really just depends on your style of what you want for your team.
I was kind of hoping that my future would fall on them. Because that's basically what it's coming down to.
Here is the kickoff.
I need them to develop.
Received in the end zone for Mr. Seattle.
I forgot. What pick should I get from you?
I want to say it was a 3rd round, I think? I might be wrong.
Third?
Let's just delete our channels and not get stolen money. That's true, but I didn't work hard 3 years just to get my channel terminated, so I'm taking the risk. I know it's a lot of money, but who cares? Michael Thomas got hurt in the middle of a frustrated game and couldn't do anything. He went home to call you. Well, that's what Kerryon needs to do. He just needs to get my motivational words of wisdom. I mean, him getting hurt isn't necessarily uncommon.
It's not.
This Baker gets 7, 2nd and 3.
I like how Kerryon's just sitting down there in my practice squad, injured reserve.
Yep. Baker looking to throw it now. Baker up the middle. He connects with his man. I don't know who that is. Tackled by Earl Thomas.
I like I still have Gronk on my team.
Pettis. Okay. You still have Gronk on your team?
Mhm.
Nice, nice.
Because I signed him because I thought he might come out of retirement because he said he had to make an announcement.
Oh yeah.
On Tuesday,
I mean, he's not as good as Gronk Jr. though, aka Mr. Hawkinson. As Chris Carson is hurt, that could actually be a pretty big deal for Seattle. Dalvin Tomlinson is the one who injures him, and I'm not sure who their backup is. So this could actually be pretty bad news for Seattle.
Why is Nick Foles on the projected 15?
I think it's Mr. Glassbones Darren Sproles. So he'll probably find a way to get his hamstring hurt by the 3-minute mark here in the second quarter. As Juju Smith-Schuster...
Mayfield's facing the Dolphins. He's going to light him up.
Well, I mean, it's not even that he's going to light him up. He'll probably find a way to still throw 2 picks.
So, he'll light him up more, and then he'll get the 2 points, or the 4 points back from throwing those 2 picks.
Put Yeldon over Martin? Oh yeah, I am using Seattle, so I can do that. As nice catch from Pettis to the 13. Baker Mayfield is a perfect 5 for 5 at this point. Chris Carson is muscle cramps, so I assume you want Carson. It's not letting me press X or not. So are we going to have to wait out for 30 seconds? I don't want to do this. Yeah, it's literally going to make me wait out for 30 seconds. I thought you guys... I guess Darren Sproles got hurt. I mean, we're not going to act like that's a surprise. Will this mean... I assume they're going to have Carson return. I don't know why they wouldn't.
You can't press X?
Nope. How was your days? Mine was pleasant. It was cold, though. Okay, so there's no Yeldon. I guess he's hurt. All you got is Martin and the man, the myth, the legend, Zach Zenner.
Oh, he should just play Zach Zenner the entire game.
I agree. He should. He should start Zenner over Carson.
Mm-hmm. All day.
Wilson on first down gets it to Carson, who loses 3.
What happened to the coach name? Wes Lunt was his first name, and then his daddy was the last name.
What do you mean?
Last year wasn't
I don't think anyone left on his daddy.
Oh, it wasn't?
No, not that I remember.
Oh.
Chiefs lost and Illinois lost. That's tough. And I mean, with the state championship, if Burmester loses, that'll be a trifecta. Keyword is if there, by the way. Speaking of, it is uploading as we speak, and it will be premiered after the stream as Joey Bosa gets the sack. The Utah High School State Championship for Westlake between Ogden and Burmester.
Ooh.
Featuring many custom recruits and potentially many Hornets. Because you went back and saw that you lost. Yeah, you guys just choked at the end. The pass rush for y'all was not good at all. I mean, you did get 3 more sacks from the Chargers, but they weren't good when they needed to be. When Brady had time and he went deep for Odell, it was GG. So here's the field goal unit to make it a 6-3 ball game. The kick is up and it is good, so Seattle is on the board. Which NBA home logos? Our NBA home logos colors are white. I believe they are white. I mean, the Pistons don't have a white jersey. I don't think everyone has white, because we don't.
We don't? Oh, I thought they did.
Nope. I can't imagine a white Pistons jersey. It just feels weird.
I think that you used to have a white city jersey, which is so weird for the city of Detroit.
Or no, we do have that one white jersey that I forgot. I'm dumb.
Yeah, I thought we did.
Why did I think we didn't have a white jersey? Why
Doesn't like everything have a white jersey?
Yes. Why did I blank? But as far as I know, most home jerseys are white. Jeez, how did I blank? Why didn't I think we had a white jersey? If you use her Burmester, I swear. Well, funny enough, Nick, here's why I use her Burmester. 1, we use Ogden at the beginning of the year. And then 2, Ogden is filled with 99s. So even if, like, the first game, I put on Heisman, and we still dominated. We as in Ogden. Westlake, I play varsity and All-American. So, yeah, I had to use her Burmester on easy sliders because of the All-99s.
Francesca.
So I might have to change up the rosters next year, just so they're more even. Even if that means like a uniform chain for Ogden, I can always just download like Clemson's jerseys. I don't know. But yeah, I did use her Ogden earlier in the year, so that's the only reason why I used her Burmester. Other than that, I would have probably used one in the first half and one in the second half, but I figured even so, it'd probably still be too big of a leap for Ogden. And the sliders were a mess throughout the whole game. You'll probably be able to tell. I was changing them after almost every play. Second and 6 for Lamar. 2-minute warning. Lamar going deep downfield, and it is over from Hollywood Brown, the intended target. Why did Hollywood Brown not show off his speed there? That's my question. Nice coverage from Demarius Randall.
Oh, I know why,
35-14 says otherwise.
Demarius Randall was holding.
I mean, Ogden has a better overall roster, according to the rosters I used. Not saying their team is better in general. You know, we've never gotten a recruit from Ogden. That's kind of crazy. Both teams have a big junior class, so next year's custom recruiting will be hectic, to say the least. We could probably have a recruiting special of guys just from Ogden and Burmester next year if we wanted to. Liberty deserves respect. They do. They're an underrated team. They beat Mississippi State last year with some good players. Reggie Perry, Quindary Weatherspoon, Lamar Peters. They're not bad. First down, passes dropped by, I believe, Shaquille Griffin. Does he have Shaquille Griffin? I think so. All your teams suck. It could be worse, RMP, you know, it could be worse. Just look at us.
Got him. Oh, man.
Being a Detroit Sparks fan when you don't even live in Detroit. Best of both worlds. So now it's third down. I'm not liking this right now. I don't want to give Seattle the ball back. Will we have to give them the ball back? No, we won't. Lamar gets the first down, running away from pressure, gaining 12.
The thing is, I don't understand. Why can't Cam do that?
because Cam is a cripple. Also, RNP, I know you probably don't want Andre Drummond, but there have been a ton of Andre Drummond to Charlotte rumors. So if we can get Devontae Graham, man, that'd be lit. Reuniting Devontae Graham and Spy Mikhailuk, I would love that. If I wasn't a Pistons fan, I'd have to become a Pistons fan anyway. It's like they'd be meant for me, and who knows, maybe we even get like a Miles Bridges. That'd be lit. Bridges and Graham.
Whoa.
Miles Bridges returns to Michigan for Michigan college fans, and for me, I get to have Devontae and Spy back.
Wait, you mean Michigan State fans?
Yeah, that's true. Michigan doesn't really like him.
Michigan's kind of despised him, so.
I mean, the OG Michigan State fans remember when we beat them in the tournament a few years ago, Bridges' freshman season. Good times, good times. Kevin Love for your first round pick, pass.
Last year was good. Last year was good times until we got to the final.
Last year was not good times because we lost by 30 in the second round. Hornet said you wouldn't trade any of the young guys. I mean, if you're gonna get Andre Drummond, you kind of have to. I was looking for rumors of the young guys that we'd want would either probably be Monk, Graham, Bridges, or Washington. I can't imagine PJ Washington gets traded. Monk would be the most likely, which makes sense because he's the worst of the group. I assume the first round pick is going to be in there, which makes me happy. So I can't see the Hornets giving up their first Graham and Bridges. If I were to choose between Graham and Bridges,
giving up Graham and their first.
Yeah, if I had to choose between Graham and Bridges, if I was unbiased, I don't think the pick would be Graham. But obviously, since I'm biased, I'd rather Devontae Graham over literally anybody in the league on my team.
Whoa.
If I had a choice between Giannis and Devontae Graham, I'd pick Graham. Because why not? I don't blame you for not wanting Drummond.
A lot better than another one.
I mean, Drummond's been great this year, but he is on the last year of his contract. He has a player option, and he's been very clear on what he wants to do, which is to decline it.
Western versus Yale.
Western? Who's Western?
Western Michigan.
Oh, Western. What sport?
Basketball.
Probably Yale. In football, I would say Western Michigan.
Oh, yeah.
But in basketball, I go Yale.
In football, we don't ever.
I had Yale making the Sweet 16 last year. That aged really well. You trade him for a second, though? Nah.
No.
The Hawks are actually the other team interested in Drummond. Funny you say that.
Trae Young.
I hope we get their one in like Cam Reddish, even though Reddish has been bad.
No, we get Trae Young.
I mean, yeah, if we can get Trae Young, I mean, I'll take that too. Drummond for Trae Young, you guys want to do that? Bet. And then why don't we flip Trae Young for Luka Doncic so the Mavericks can get back Trae Young who they drafted, and we get Luka. That's a good idea. I'd like that.
Yes. And then we get the best 20-year-old in the league.
Yeah. And maybe
plus
and a borderline top 5 player in the league. I'm willing to go that far with Luka. He is the best prospect I've ever scouted in football or basketball, and I would say I'm right about that so far. Probably the best player to come out of a draft since I've been interested in either draft. So credit to me.
Okay, so who's your highest tight end right now in college football?
Probably however you say the guy's name from Missouri. Obunikadum, I think. Bryson Hopkins from Purdue is an interesting sleeper, I'd say.
Yeah, I like the guy from Iowa and the Zoo.
I mean, Iowa always has tight ends.
I know, they always have.
Kittle, Hawkinson.
They just have a good.
No offense.
They just have a good.
They're tight end.
They just have a good.
And I know RMP does not like to hear that. Yours is Daniel Barker or Luke Ford. Wasn't Luke Ford the guy who transferred but couldn't play because his grandpa was like sick or something? Iowa's no tight ends this year. Yeah, I don't know any of Iowa's tight ends this year, but they'll find someone. Is Lawrence Fadog available to sign? Yes, but I'm paying $100 million for Lawrence Fadog, so you're not getting him. That's Luke Ford. I thought so. And then I've never heard of Daniel Barker in my life until now. Yale sucks, Harvard sucks. I mean, climate change is a real issue here. So credit to those students. Yeah. And we left Dante Pettis wide open. Nice.
The thing is,
was a perfect
in Kalamazoo, they would all got jumped. So, if they did that, no one interrupts a football game.
They need to do that in Flint. Daniel Barker caught the game winner against Michigan State. Okay, so Daniel Barker's a legend.
Okay, so I'm projected to lose this week. That's nice.
Very nice.
But I am every week. So.
Here's Carson, wrapped up by Khalil Mack, who has no sacks and should not win Defensive Player of the Year.
Really, he has no sacks this year?
Well, he doesn't have any. He has probably, I'd have to assume 11 or 12, but I feel like I expected more.
Yeah, I expected at least 15.
I'm gonna have to check his stats. He's only had like one game where he's really gone off, and with his X Factor abilities, I need him to go off more than once.
Yeah.
I'd like to see like a 3-game stretch where he gets like 10. I know it's a little bit unreasonable, but with his X Factor ability, it's very possible.
I'm
curious, how many sacks does he have? I'd have to assume in the 11 range. Second and 7,
I was trying to do the same challenge as you. When you do your GM thing.
Oh, yes.
But with the Lions.
Mm-hmm.
And I ended up getting Chase Young at the 7th overall pick.
I like what I hear. I'm liking
and
this.
he got 10 sacks in one game.
In one game? I'm liking what I hear right now.
Mm-hmm.
Can we please have that in real life? Can we please have that? Is Chase
Young
the
against
best player
Tampa Bay
scouted in the
Buccaneers.
NFL draft? That's an interesting question. Probably. Him or I'd probably put him over Garrett.
Who?
Chase Young. At least when I'm not saying Chase Young's gonna be better than Garrett, but like when I've scouted them, I would probably say Chase Young's the best NFL
Chase
player.
Young went off today in the Ohio State Penn State
Yes, he
game.
is a monster. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
You can't single block him.
No, you can't. You need Illinois to beat the heck out of Iowa next year. I mean, Iowa needs T.J. Hawkinson to come back to become relevant again. Need a spread for these games by a non-experienced person. I mean, I'm pretty good with the spreads because in FG's spread pick'em league, I am winning by a mile. I got the Thursday night game over on, even though it was by 3 points. The Texans were favored by 3.5, so that's great.
The thing is, Iowa did rush the field when they beat Minnesota, and you would think that you would beat Minnesota every year. Except for this year, because Minnesota's good this year. PJ Fleck, former Western Michigan head coach.
PJ Fleck. He was the coach when they went undefeated, right? Until the bowl game? With Corey
Davis.
Corey Davis, and I forget who else they had on that team, but who cares?
It was Corey Davis and Corey Davis.
Yeah, pretty much. Team. I mean, Western Michigan.
Oh wait, no, they had the three-headed monster at running back.
I do not know any of their running backs that year, so.
It was Bogan, Franklin, and Levante Bellamy.
Yeah,
Bellamy is the last one, and this is his last year.
Oh, good for you, Mr. Bellamy. Nice broken tackle. That was supposed to be a gain of 1. He got like 6 or 7.
Bellamy is, I think, 6th in the nation for rushing yards.
Is he? Good for him.
Mhm. And they still aren't projecting him to get drafted.
Well, I'm not familiar with him. I might have to do my homework on him if he's good.
You should.
PJ Fleck is a dork fish. Nice. What's good, Perry? Welcome back. As nice play, Irv Smith, right in your hands. We're not the Philadelphia Eagles here. You're supposed to catch the balls. You're supposed to bring them in and get positive
yards. You know what
yards.
I think you should do?
What should I do?
Watch the film on the Western Michigan 2016 team, I think.
Yeah, that's 2016. That's like too far back.
Nah. Let me double check what year it was.
He sure as hell can coach. I mean, he's made Minnesota, what are they, 9-1 now in the ballpark? That's pretty good. And led Western Michigan to an undefeated regular season.
Exactly.
You're gonna make Octa puberty mean with PJ Fleck? I'm confused, but okay. LSU only up by 1 against Arkansas? What? Oregon game's going on now.
Who saw what Tom Herman did?
What Tom Herman did? What did Tom Herman do?
He
led his team
took
to
his...
irrelevance? Which is true.
No, he took his today he got so excited for his game. His player was putting on his helmet, and he buckled his helmet, and then Tom Herbert grabbed the player's head and slammed his head into the helmet multiple times.
Oh, so he's trying to pull off like a Mason Rudolph thing here. Come on, Jackson,
Yeah,
you gotta get this, and he does. Kroom with the first down. Lovey Smith looks like a homeless person. That's so true. That's so true.
It's pretty fun. It's pretty funny.
What if I did a film watch for one of my videos? That'd be an interesting idea. I would probably get copyrighted though. That's the thing, and I don't really want to get copyrighted. But that'd be an interesting idea.
You shouldn't show the film. You should just like Yes.
That would be cool. I mean, I guess I could do like a video that I don't actually upload. I don't know. That's kind of weird though. Nice play from Hollywood. He's done nothing today.
Why would you do a video without uploading it?
I mean, I don't know. Like, make it private for the Discord server, I guess. But still, that's only like, so many people watching it. So,
yeah.
That's an interesting concept, but I don't know if I want to make a super efforted video that's just for the Discord. Lovey Smith has the best beard in college football. I mean, most of those college athletes don't. And then coaching-wise, I can't think of anyone. Anyone who can take Illinois to a bowl game is a legend. That's true. I should watch film of Tank Bigsby. I don't know who he is, but he sounds like a big boy. And speaking of big boys, Alex Collins has 10 rushing touchdowns. Jeez, he's been bad for us, but okay. Wasn't Lovey Smith an NFL coach? Yes, he was. He was the coach of the Bears of Jay Cutler and led them to the NFC Championship game.
Madden has the Bengals winning the Tank Bowl.
Against the Dolphins. I think the Bengals are better, more talented than the Dolphins. I think the Redskins are the least talented team in the league. I can't see the Bengals going 0-16. I think they're too good. Jackson, run it in, boys. 17-10. Okay, other than us, yeah, we're the worst. Or at least our defense is. Yuck.
No, I mean, knowing the Lions, Haskins is gonna throw all over us without Trey Flowers.
Yeah,
Trey Flowers is out with a concussion.
Trey Flowers is out? I didn't know that. Well, I guess that helps out the tank. So, oh well.
Wait, I think he's out. I'm pretty sure.
I've seen his name on the injury report, but I didn't think he'd be out. That's not good for winning purposes.
Yeah.
The only games I'm going to root for to win are the Thanksgiving game and the Packer game. And then I'll probably root for again so he can be 6-9-1. Just so I can say my team had a record of 69. I would prefer that than Chase Young. I would much rather 6-9-1 over Chase Young.
Yeah.
Tank's from your hometown. He's going to Auburn. Interesting. I'll have to keep my eye on him.
Let me watch this. I want to watch this Lions-Redskins trailer.
You could not pay me to watch that game. Oh my gosh. I mean, I guess if it's on TV, I guess if it was on TV, I mean, I might as well watch it because it's the Lions, but yeah, that's...
No, I mean, I'm watching the trailer for it.
The trailer. That's probably the best part of the game. Nice sack, Ben Heaney and Nasir Adderley.
No, where they just show the city and outside the stadium. They don't actually show. It's like...
Okay, yeah.
Like
got two teams done out of like the 30. Hey, 28 more to go, and I still have to do mine, FG. I'll get on that probably tonight.
Can we show some Lions highlights, please? Thank you.
Yes, we need Lions highlights. Do you know about the quarterback from Michigan who's going to Ohio State? That's cool. What's my opinion on J.K.? I like J.K. Dobbins. I think he's probably the 4th or 5th best running back. I'd say Taylor's better. Travis Etienne's a little bit better.
I say he's 3rd. Right there after Etienne.
Here, let me try to pull it. I think there's someone I'm missing. DeAndre Swift, that's who I'm missing. Outside of them,
I mean, Swift after.
I would say Taylor's my easy number 1, and then you could number J.K. Dobbins.
Because
Swift,
I feel like Dobbins is a better pass blocker than DeAndre Swift.
DeAndre Swift's a good receiving back though. But I'd say from 2 to 4, you could put Etienne, Swift, and Dobbins in any order. I think Dobbins is really underrated.
I feel like Etienne is kind of a sleeper.
I feel like he's been a little bit quiet this year. I was expecting a little bit more, but I still think he's good. Maybe it's because he's on Clemson.
I feel like he could be the next Josh Jacobs.
I don't think he's going to be the next Josh Jacobs. I mean, literally anybody could be Josh Jacobs because once you enter the league as a running back, you're pretty much in your prime. Because that's how running backs work now.
I'm not happy though, because I drafted Josh Jacobs with the 1st overall pick, in my fantasy draft. Because it's a dynasty league.
Oh.
So I decided, let's get a rookie running back. Because my team is absolutely garbage. So
Nice. Yes, you're losing Devontae with 11 points. Well, if you guys lose, that means your first-round pick is going to be better, which could help us. And, I mean, obviously, I want that pick, and I want Mr. Graham. There's a player on your high school team.
So the Raiders are killing me because they have Josh Jacobs questionable every
that your
week.
team could have played if you won today. Our last game was like 3 weeks ago. And I had to do that whole. I had to announce that whole game in the cold. We did not get the road team's press box. That's so messed up. They were hogging the press box from us. So our whole camera team was literally in the cold bleachers.
What?
For our last high school game, which was like 3 weeks ago. But yet Perry's team played today.
That's unbelievable. Our last high school game was yesterday.
Yesterday? How good are your guys' teams? I mean, we made our playoffs.
No, we have only been good for this year and last year.
Those are the only years we've been good. I don't know why.
I'm just saying,
been so bad before that.
We have a new coach this year,
just average.
And I could question his.
We're average, which is good for our standards. Callaway's still playing. Who's Callaway?
Well, I mean, in the state of Florida, you can't be average and make the playoffs, so.
That's true, but I'm not from Florida, so my team can be average and make it.
The thing is, we lost to the best team. I'm saying the team we lost to is probably going to win state.
Nice. I need you to look at the memes. I will look at the memes. Oregon on the goal line. Nice. Good stuff, Herbert.
I have a feeling Herbert's going to go to the
Daniels
Bucks.
at quarterback for Arizona State, but obviously that's not JT Daniels. I don't know why I thought that for a second.
I'm just saying the Bucks might draft Justin Herbert.
This is before that. That's good, Apple. That's good. That's good. Just you gotta Photoshop the hair though. That's the only problem. Why would we do that?
Herbert's a Bruce Arians type of quarterback.
I mean, any quarterback is a Bruce Arians type quarterback, except for Jameis Winston. As long as you have an ounce of talent, you'll be good for Bruce Arians, and I think Herbert has at least an ounce of talent.
Maybe.
You are 1 win away from going to Ford Field. I would like to see your team, Perry, go to Ford Field and play the Lions. I'm sure you guys could drop at least 30. How do I get to announce my high school games? Because we have like a TV crew, and I asked, and they said yes. So.
The sad thing is, in the state of Florida, the state championship is at Camping World Stadium.
Is it? Nice play by Amendola. Had the ball for a hot 7 seconds and then drops it.
So they get to hang out
in H-Town, that's where Tank goes? Okay, okay. Walsey is back. Can't wait till Monday, Buckeye basketball again. Last game on BOBAN Plus, which you didn't know existed.
I have school on Monday, and then I'm leaving early on Tuesday because...
We have school Monday, Tuesday, and most of Wednesday. We got straight up just...
we have like...
Block punt, you have got to be kidding me. The weekly block punt happened at the worst time. This game just got really interesting.
We have all of next week off, so...
You guys are
we have a half-day schedule on Tuesday because, like, for the last 2 hours, there's a student versus staff basketball game.
Oh, that's fun.
I'm not watching that again.
Again?
Let's go Seahawks. Let's go Roberto.
So, this is it for Roberto. His team needs to drive down the field. Why get revenge?
See,
I mean, the black punch doesn't help us.
To win, but I also want our team to win too, so.
Come on, defense. You gotta be clutch.
He's being a citizen.
I can't decide who I want to win.
His tight end.
I want Roberto too because
Let's go Baker.
Been sick.
Let's go Baker. Don't say that or else I'm kicking you out of a party.
No.
Don't say that. You don't have school.
But Baker just needs to show off. And then you guys are gonna force a fumble.
Well, I hope so. Second down.
It's not gonna be Baker's fault.
You gotta leave. Thanks for coming in, FG.
He's joking, I think.
Who's joking?
People actually thought he was leaving.
Bye.
Seahawks are driving down the field very nicely. Here's Baker. Another short pass. All you gotta do is short and steady. They haven't even had to call a timeout yet.
See, Ian, you should want Rock to win since he has new Keekly, but yeah.
I mean, it doesn't really matter for his sake. Baker slides. I mean, the Cardinals and Seahawks are two of the more talented teams.
Then
So I would say it
pick.
benefits you guys if we win, because that means you probably don't have to worry about Seattle. Nice play on 2nd and goal by Earl Thomas. 3rd and goal from the 7. 38 seconds left.
I mean, I'm fine worrying about Seattle because
That was a good
we can
If it
beat
lets
them.
me pick the coin toss and Seattle wins, I'm going to have to pick receive because I don't have a choice. Because that'd be kind of messed up for me to press kick. 4th and goal for 1. D.D. Westbrook gets 6. This is it. 34 seconds left. Time to get a stop. And we do! Sean Dion Hamilton tackles Carson at the 1. And unless they get a safety, we're going to win the game.
What's funny is that when I was talking to you and you
I knew I should have made that trade for Sean
man.
Dion Hamilton.
Collins gets us out of safety range. That'll do it. I mean, actually, we do have to run out the clock still, so I guess not. So Roberto and the Seahawks will not be making the playoffs, bearing a miracle, and there will be a new coach crowned as the OFL Bowl champion.
Let's go.
Does not gain anything. Hopefully that coach will be me, but it probably won't be me. We'll lose him a conference championship again.
We're gonna win, and then we're gonna win, and then we're just gonna win,
scored.
and then we're gonna win, and then we're gonna win.
It wasn't Verdell, and it wasn't
Lions will never take another
Oh,
loss.
Cyrus
You're
scored.
not even
Nice.
gonna win the division next season. Calm down, Ian.
No safeties, good. The Seahawks are gonna have probably one play to lob at deep, maybe 2.
Oh, I thought it looked like a safety.
Yeah, but the forward progression gets some.
Oh yeah.
No block punts, no block punts. Oh, that was actually so close. That was really close. That was a deep punt. Okay, instead of a 10 seconds, the Seahawks have 11 seconds. We cannot choke.
The stream is delayed right now.
Can the Seattle Seahawks
it's probably delayed by like 5 seconds.
What Dez did
Or
to
so.
FG.
Here's Baker.
What happened?
He's gonna lob up a
Before it
Hail
happens.
Mary. And it has the distance incomplete. 3 seconds left.
Really?
No way. Did it really?
That ball had the distance.
Really?
The
That's
fact
good
that
for
he
them.
even got it to the goal line is insane.
Yeah, that is insane. He's from the 40.
If that's Josh
That's pretty much a
Allen,
65-yard
who-
pass. That's some Allen and Mahomes
If
type
that
stuff.
if that is Josh
Baker
Allen,
immediately
who-
throws it, and it's incomplete, and the Niners have won the division.
Josh Allen, 10 TDs, 8 interceptions with the Bears, and
Gonna make his first start with the Lions this week. But there
She's
you
a
go,
Linesman.
folks. The San Francisco 49ers come up clutch late and are the NFC West champions, and
Everyone vote
Roberto's
for the
team will
Lions
not make the playoffs.
so we can watch them in the playoffs.
We'll probably get a good opportunity to watch them unless they lose in the first round and we don't watch that game. I don't know if we're going to watch one or we'll watch 2 games for every round. We'll do that. Okay. That's probably good.
Yeah, for the playoffs.
Yeah, we'll watch 2.
2. Hopefully I get a first round bye. the more I think about it.
going and do playoffs tonight. Sorry.
No.
Yes,
Looking
yes,
at the
yes,
numbers,
yes.
Lamar Jackson was the definition
And then
of
let's do
average.
the off
Alex
season
Collins
tomorrow.
was actually
Let's do the
good.
off season tomorrow.
Let's not do that. Good win for the boys.
We have a signing bowl right here.
And no one got
everyone
hurt, so that's good as well.
in the live stream. We just
You'll be
50
back
million
next year.
fans.
Roberto claims he'll be back next year, and his team
See,
will probably
Nick
be even
is
better.
happy because he's one step closer to making the playoffs.
Yes.
I'm happy because we're one step closer to draft day, but hey.
We're getting closer and closer by the second. So you got that going for you. All right, boys. I think it's time to sim. Are we ready for the moment of truth?
come on, Josh Allen. We go still win.
Are
Josh
we ready
Allen's
to
not
sim?
going to do that for you.
I mean, it is the trade deadline. It doesn't look like anyone's negotiating. So I think
Hey,
we can
wait.
just sim it.
Can we check
Wait,
if
you really
check if
Why did I
I
say
can do
that?
that Matthews trade?
Matthews trade with it. Did you make a trade just now?
No, remember Anderson was hurt, so we just see if it can go through now.
Anderson's not back into the wild card round. I'll check, but I'm pretty sure it was the wild card round.
I mean,
So you cannot
so
do it
am I,
until
I'm
the
just
new
saying,
league year.
you never know.
Yeah, I'll check. Yeah, he
It
has
was
1 week left.
Anderson for Matthews in a 5th.
Alright, so that trade won't work. And now I think it's time to simulate. So what is everyone's predictions? Chiefs or Bengals, and then who gets the 6th seed in the NFC?
No,
So it's
the
really only
Lions
the
get
6th
the 1
seed.
seed.
I guess,
Lions
yeah, I
won,
guess we can
Lions
predict
won.
bye weeks. Who's gonna? I think the Bengals are. I think the I don't know why. My gut just tells me RNP is gonna make the playoffs, so I'm gonna say the Bengals.
I'm not
lose.
happy.
And then in the
That's
NFC, it's not gonna be the Cardinals. I'm gonna say no, they're playing the Eagles. Who are the Bucks playing? I don't know if the Bucks are playing.
The Bucks, I think, would play the Panthers.
They're playing someone in there.
I don't know. It's just
I think
simulating.
the Panthers are gonna win that game. So I guess
I'm telling you,
I
man.
feel like all these teams are gonna lose. Packers have the
Ian.
Lions. Packers
Yes.
could win that game. I guess we'll say Green Bay gets it. I don't know.
Josh Allen has 10 TDs and 8 picks. Like,
Alright,
he's
so-
not doing it for you.
Moment of truth. So
Do
the
I think
Niners
he'll do it
playing
next
the
year?
Cowboys in the first
Probably
round
Joshua
is a
Dobbs is
guarantee.
better, my guy.
Josh Dobbs has no interceptions this year. Alrighty, moment
He's
of
a
truth.
goat.
Niners and Cowboys bearing a miracle. What if it's
I'm
not
kinda
Niners
mad
and
now.
Cowboys?
I should have
funny
did that
then.
Trubisky trade.
Okay, it is Niners and
I
Cowboys.
mean,
Kareem Hunt is
regardless.
playing. Yes.
Regardless,
oh,
it was going to be
90-78?
Cowboys.
I don't care. I'm playing Kareem Hunt. Partial ACL tear. Who cares? We need him. Alrighty, moment of truth. Are we ready to see who's made the playoffs? Everyone is
Am I the
so
1
scared.
seed?
Please tell
Just
me
show
Nick
me
is
who-
9-7 and doesn't make it. Nick.
No, show me if I'm a 1 seed first.
Wait, just-
1 seed. 1 seed.
Okay, so the Lions get the 3 seed. The Bucks make it. And the Cardinals lose.
I got the 3 seed.
Yeah, so the Eagles, Saints, and Lions all win. Eagles get the 1, Saints get the 2. We get the 4,
Who's at
Cowboys
6?
5, Bucks 6.
The Washington Redskins beat the Redskins beat the Cowboys.
Okay, so the Bengals won, so they're in, and the Chiefs are out.
The Redskins beat the Cowboys.
The
I'm
Redskins
not happy
won?
about this.
What?
Yes, because the Cowboys were 9-5-1 heading into Week 17.
No
Did
way.
the Browns lose?
The Browns did
need-
lose.
I have the #1 pick. Thank
who's
you,
lost taking a pick?
Browns. Thank you, Browns, for
Redskins
taking for
ended their
me.
12-game losing streak. That's hilarious.
Thank
I'll
you,
check before
Browns.
This is so funny. Oh my gosh.
I would like to thank Coach Alex Berry for handing me his #1 overall pick
Oh
in
my
like week
gosh.
3. For
Let's take
AJ
a look at the box scores. Ravens beat the Steelers. Did the Patriots win? I think they did. But for Ravens, finished the year on an
What did
8-game
Josh
winning
Allen
streak.
do?
I mean, Josh Allen won the game, so he had to have done pretty well.
But
Wait,
let's
what?
know.
He won?
You guys won, the Saints won, and the Eagles won.
I was
You guys
10 and
lost.
5.
Who
No, you were 11-4.
NFC
Oh, I
North
was?
teams will pick 1 and 2, but not with their picks.
That's true. I kind of want to trade up now. I mean, is Husker willing to trade his pick? Probably not, unless I give him a gigantic offer.
Maybe
I'm
FG's willing
taking
to
the
trade it, I
playoffs.
don't
I'm taking
I'm
the
pretty
playoffs.
sure you have to talk to RNP about that because I believe he traded his he traded his first to Washington. So Washington has Panthers.
What do you want
first.
for the first?
Washington
I'll give you.
does,
I'll
okay.
give you my entire
Me?
team for the first.
No,
Me?
I'm gonna pass.
No.
No,
Why?
you're no.
No.
First
Matt
off,
Ryan with 5 touchdowns, leading the way. Did anyone else finish 9-7?
I know who I'm taking first overall.
You did.
It's I'm not telling you. I
It's
know
gotta
I'm
be Chase Young.
taking.
It's gotta be Chase.
Chase Young.
He's not very
I'm
quarterback. I'll tell you that.
taking the GOAT DT Cotton's dog Lawrence.
No, you're not picking Lawrence. No. Absolutely not. No, no, no.
Why?
Because he's mine. I'm moving up to 1. I will give you Luke Kuechly. I will give you Lamar Jackson. I will give you my
No.
entire team. For
No.
Lawrence the freaking dog.
No.
He said he did. He said he didn't want my team, and my team is better than yours. So yeah.
Yeah, but my team is a
See,
better
here's the
roster. We have
thing.
more X-Factors.
I don't want your team because next season we're sweeping y'all, so why would I want your sucky team
Wait,
anyway?
what?
I mean,
You guys aren't sweeping us because you don't play us twice.
I'm talking about the Lions.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Colin wants his dog. Well, I'm gonna try.
And if y'all would pay attention, there's no reason for me to take defensive tackle.
So what if a dog has normal dev? I hope the dog.
What? Who did I trade for my pick next year?
I'm not gonna cuff my mic ever again. Where is the?
How much did the Bengals win by?
I want to see my box score.
They won by
Can you
8.
just show me my box score?
We're almost there, I assume. Redskins actually win a game. Daniel Jones didn't even play that well. I mean, the Cowboys didn't need to win. They were going to get the 5 seed pretty much regardless of what happened.
I'm not happy. I'm the 3 seed and I still won.
I mean, you guys have the Bucs, who have a dangerous offense, but their defense is bad. I mean, they have Kenny G, Le'Veon, Matt Ryan. It's a good offense.
What do you want for
28-20.
Sean Dion Hamilton?
Well, Sean Dion Hamilton got the game-winning stop for me, so his value just went up.
Okay, I'm gonna have to see. Did
Josh Allen finishes 11 for 15, which is not a lot. 206 yards and a touchdown, not bad.
Did you go down the list of standings for the
Kerryon on 9 touches? That's my boy. That is my guy. I mean, why is he getting 9 touches? In the last episode against the Steelers, I gave him 26 for 201. He didn't score, but 201.
Oh, I know why he's only getting 9 touches, because we're taking him for the playoffs.
I'm just saying. He has 9 rushes for 147 yards, yeah. But he's not doing that against my D-line next year. It's just too good, too good.
Cleveland Farrell, Ed Oliver, I guess that is kind of good.
Cleveland Farrell, Nick Bosa, Ed Oliver Jr., and Tristan Hill, and
I have Nick.
And Lawrence Vidal.
No, you traded me, Nick.
No, I didn't. I have Nick Bosa right now on my team.
No,
you traded me Nick Bosa.
Nick Bosa's on the Bears.
What?
You traded me Nick Bosa.
Let me pull up the trade.
When did I do that?
That's a good question. Let's see here. Let me pull up the exact deal.
I got it. Let me... Nick Bosa.
Nick Bosa for a first, which I guess you've traded since, and then a future third.
The Baltimore's first and a future 3.
That Baltimore first isn't even good. That's gonna be in the... I mean, you don't even have that pick anymore, but still. Whoever got it, it's not even that great of a pick. I mean, Nick Bosa doesn't even do that well in the sim. I don't think I've ever seen him get double-digit sacks. So is that for you?
I don't need him to get set. As long as he can stop him short for like a yard, maybe 2. I'm chilling.
As long as he's clutch like Sean Dion Hamilton.
What does it matter?
All right, Walty, you guys lost 13-27. Joshua Dobbs threw a pick. Wow.
I am upset.
Who caught the
you know what? It was against the Vikings. You know, everyone's bound to have one in the season.
No.
Bound to have one.
Not when your name's Joshua Dobbs.
Who caught the
Hey, would you like
Chris Harris? At least it was someone.
Would you like Josh Allen back?
No, I traded him for
Dobbs is the future of the Chicago Bears.
Oh, it was Chris Harris.
So Jared Goff had to have won the MVP. That means.
Don't advance to the playoffs yet. Hold up.
We're already in the playoffs. We already
so
I can't make any trades. I'm sad now. I like making trades.
Trying to trade for Nick again. I'm not trading Nick.
No, I was just gonna put something in the trade block to see if anyone wants him.
At the end,
you guys lost by 3, Nick.
Could you go through
the 3 to the Rams? So the Rams
could you go through all the standings?
And us. We'll go through the standings in a second. Raiders Raiders won. Does it mean the Chargers win the division?
Gosh dang it!
Wait,
I need the Broncos to win, so my Raiders first round pick was higher.
I'm gonna have to check that. Does this mean the Chargers win the division?
It could.
Because they're both 10-6. I don't know about the head-to-head though.
Rams are cheaters.
The Rams are cheaters because they beat us last week. So for Rams, I mean, us losing didn't make any effect because we would have been the 4 seed regardless. And I don't know if the tiebreakers.
The first round picks I have, so I can.
Trubisky did not throw a touchdown. He didn't throw a pick though.
I'm not happy.
Joe Mixon was good. Okay, so your team didn't even play that bad. I guess defensively.
My defense has to make a lot of moves. My defense needs a lot of improvement.
So if I'm thinking correctly, Cleveland's pick's gonna be number 1.
Because we allowed 20 points. We allowed 20 points. Unacceptable.
Alright, so let's take a look at the seedings.
I'm
So
calling
you got the
it now.
Patriots
be
1,
hard.
Ravens 2. Chargers have won the division, and they are the 3 seed. Wow. Titans 4,
I don't
Broncos
like how
5, Bengals 6.
I don't
I
like how I'm the
think-
5th team in the NFL. I don't like that.
In the ONFC, Eagles
Maybe
are
you should be better.
Eagles are the
I
1,
should.
Saints 2,
I
Lions 3,
I should
Niners
be better
4,
than the Patriots.
Cowboys 5, Bucks 6.
How are you gonna feel when you don't even win the division next year?
And then here is the draft order,
Pretty
even
good.
though it's not the actual draft order.
Because I
all
won't have
these
my
picks have
first
been
round
traded.
pick, and my team will be bad, and then I'll get the first of all pick, and I'll be able to pick someone, and I'll be happy again.
Lawrence, the dog.
Next year I'm tanking,
Alright.
just so everyone knows. Oh wait, no, I don't have my pick. Never mind.
How many sacks did Kolomak get? 15 and a half? He was that good? Okay, I didn't realize his number was that high. Sorry, Mr.
I wonder how many Ed Oliver has.
Oh, let's
I
check.
wonder how many Nick Bosa got.
I'll probably do a full video of stats at the end of the year for you guys, but we'll look at these now.
Are you gonna do a playoff roster good for
Wait,
people?
Nick Bosa's still in the Lions. What?
He shouldn't be.
He is. That's what I was talking about.
What? That's not... Did the trade not work?
It shouldn't. That needs to go through now.
I could have sworn he was on the Bears.
He should
No,
be.
I could have swore he was on the Lions.
Let me see.
Yeah,
So,
and then
Lions trade Nick Bosa.
Yeah,
Bears
that
on the
happened a
20
while ago.
Oh, well, then it turned into a... Oh, it was a 2021 4? And that was a problem?
Oh yeah, because he agreed to it again. Because we had to change it.
Did he agree to it again?
I did?
Can't find it.
Oh yeah, I did, I think.
Here, let me see. I'll make the trade now if it did happen.
No. No trade. Actually, I don't care.
Impending
No,
trades. Okay.
I think it was originally a 4, and it had
Yeah,
to be changed to a
impending
3.
trades, it says the 2020 first from Baltimore. So if you still have the Baltimore first, I guess I'll do it.
I should.
I don't know why that was the case. Ed Oliver led your team with 3.5.
So I have a first?
Earl had 2.
You kidding me?
I should have Baltimore's first.
Let me see.
You're kidding me.
Well, I kind of want that first round pick. You don't mind trading it to me? I'll take it.
Yeah, what you want?
Yeah, because it was originally Baltimore's
you
first,
do have
and
Baltimore's first, and then I assume you have the 2021 third. Yeah, okay, so we can make the trade happen.
because it was originally a 4th next year, and then it had to be changed to a 3 next year.
Check the awards. Yes, I will do that. Don't forget to make Nick Bosa 1 year older. Why? Why would he be 1 year older? That doesn't make. Well, why wouldn't everyone be 1 year older?
It changes automatically.
Yeah, I don't know
When the
why
year
that'd be
ends.
special. Okay, so Baltimore is projected 30. And then the Bears pick was, I think, 85. So
Wait,
we are
what?
making a trade in the playoffs. This should not be allowed.
Are we sure that's
Wait, no,
Baltimore's?
what?
This was the deal.
That was the deal.
It was?
Yeah,
Both
it
of
was.
them
I
So
thought it...
what happened
Baltimore's
is that
first
it
and
was Baltimore's
2023.
first, and then a next year 4, but
Oh, we
that had to
changed it
get
to a
changed
next
to
year
a
3.
next year 3. Because for
Trade
some
deadline
reason
just
it hasn't
happened.
gone
But I'm
through
talking
Yes,
about
but
the
apparently
first.
this trade happened like 2 months ago, and I never did it. 2 months to the day, actually. So the trade deadline happened, but I could have sworn I already made that move, but whatever.
I remember you telling me you did. So
Yeah,
I think
I thought I did. I remember doing it. Let me check the roster video. Did it, like, not save?
No, it was on.
I
it's in the
wanted to
roster
check
video.
the Lions roster for guys who I wanted.
Yeah, it is in the roster fit. Ain't
That's
it?
so weird.
Yeah, that's why I thought I had him.
That's... Oh, well. Okay.
Well, he's on the Bears
awards, I
now.
guess. So,
Okay.
Jared Goff had to have won MVP.
So I do have a first.
Yes, you do. So, Goff won the
Baltimore's
MVP last year in Season 1, and then he was immediately traded afterwards. And, funny enough, Season 1, he won the MVP for the Patriots last year. So, deja vu.
I'm not
repeats
happy.
itself. I just realized that the same player won MVP in the same season for the same team. That's really weird. That's really weird. Russell
I
Wilson,
have a
Brady,
question.
Dak, Mariota, Trubisky, Breeze, Ryan, Haskins, and Watson in the top 10.
Wait, was that a this year or next year?
That is a this year first round pick.
Anyone want to swap?
Wait, what's the question?
I don't really want to swap. He asked if the pick was this year or next year, which it's this year. So it has you, Ian, winning Coach of the Year. That's interesting.
Let's go.
Dugar in second, Apple in third, Colin in fourth, Alpo in fifth.
The thing is,
sixth,
the Coach of the Year
Chargers in
does
seventh,
not mean Team Builder of the Year. It means
Ninjas in ninth, and
coach.
Go Forth in 10th. Walty,
like
we're getting
coaching players of the year.
Oh, hey, you're Asian.
I'm just saying.
OAFC Offensive Player of the Year is Russell Wilson.
Let's go.
DPOY is Miles
I'm happy now.
Jack.
The Lions have re-signed me.
Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Dwayne Haskins, Darren Sproles in fourth, Traquan Smith in seventh. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Josh Allen. Kevin Minter in seventh. Levi
I'm
Wallace
gonna make a lot of moves this offseason.
I'm gonna have a busy offseason. I did not go try hard like I did in OFL 19. We're going try hard this offseason. Goff, best quarterback. Best running back.
The first offseason that was in the league, I remember I missed the draft and free agency because I did not realize that.
Michael Thomas, best receiver. Rodney Hudson, best offensive
And I still
lineman.
made the playoffs in my second year.
No, you didn't. You made it year 3.
Oh, yeah.
Your second year. Yeah, that's true. DeMarcus Lawrence, best defensive lineman on the worst team in the league. Best linebacker goes to TJ Watt. I know someone in here likes that.
Hey.
Best,
Can I make a trade?
No.
Not until the new league year.
Because I did not know I had a first round pick.
Well,
Technically.
I mean, you can still trade it in the offseason. You know all.
But I want him now.
Well, we can't make. There's no trades in the playoffs, other than the ones that I forgot about.
Okay. Even though you kind of did forget about it, and that's the reason why I didn't trade it.
I just assumed it already went through because it saved. Oh well. Greg Lake, best kicker. And then for the NFC, the best conference in the league, Matt Ryan.
I could disagree.
OPOY.
Prater is the best kicker in the league. I don't know what to talk about.
FG, do you want to invite to the party, my guy?
We gotta bring FG in here.
FG, I got you, fam.
Khalil Mack, defensive player of the year. You love to see it. Kuechly in 7th, repping my Niners. Kyler, offensive rookie of the year. Hollywood in 3rd. Irv Smith, who almost choked for us, was in 6th. Devin White, defensive rookie of the year. Adderley in 3rd. Bosa in 2nd. When I was
hey Siri, make a note.
Year, did I not know that Bosa was on the Lions?
Hey Siri, make a note.
Oh my god, if I just missed it. Okay.
Trade.
What do you want
Oliver in 9th.
Trade first round pick in off season.
Let's just pause everything for a second. This is the first time I have heard anyone have Siri as a man.
I've used Siri as a man before.
I have never heard Siri used as a man. Hey FG, how are you, my guy?
That Siri's a chick. Hey Siri.
Hey Siri.
Good evening.
That Siri's a chick. Hey Siri.
FG,
hey Siri.
Okay, all my Siris are women. Perfect. Best quarterback is
Hi,
Matt
Siri.
Ryan.
Hey Clarissa.
Why? Hey Clarissa. Zeke's best running back. Kerryon in 7th.
Hey,
Clarissa
Siri.
in 0th because she is better than all
Can I
this.
call you
Yes,
hi?
Colin.
I'm pretty comfortable with my name.
Oh man.
Hey
Siri
Siri,
won't let
where
me
can I
call her
find
hi.
Clarissa? Don't tell me that I
Siri,
don't have Clarissa
where does
in my
Clarissa
contacts.
live?
In Father John's base. Anyway.
And how can I get there?
What you're gonna want to do is take I-95 right, and then take I-88 right.
Don't tell me she's not in my contacts. You don't have to disappoint me, Siri. I already know that.
Hey.
Okay.
Yeah, Siri can be a guy.
That was a very nice pickup.
Time to relocate another team.
I see FG.
Alright, boys, that'll end the stream. I hope you enjoyed. Playoffs next episode.
Hey, did you get the
Yay!
games?
I'm gonna.
Have a good one, peeps.